Looking for a super offer on Super Bowl 58? DraftKings Sportsbook have you covered. New customers can bet on the big game and turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 58 with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the after Super Bowl edition of Nightcap. I'm your favorite Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85 route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, Ring of Famer, Pro Bowler, All Pro. He had a front row seat for that Mahomes magic, my homeboy.
Yeah, that you bet against. That you bet against.
We about to get into it.
Okay.
We about to get into it, but I need you to run me my money too. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Thank you for making the live such a ginormous success. That's something that Ocho and myself and the team were thinking about possibly taking this show on the road a couple of times over the next several months.
Oh, yeah.
And so thank you guys, and we'll definitely keep you updated about what cities and states that we're going to be coming to, and hopefully it's one near you. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. You can get it through Club Shay Shay, but Nightcap has its own podcast feed. Guys, thank you again. You sold out my stock of Shea by Laportier, but I've been on the phone with them, and hopefully we'll have some at least by the end of the week. We've had to how do I say this? We've had to reorder, had to reassess the amount of cases that we're going to produce. And so we basically had to triple that. And so thanks to you guys that's making Shea by Laportier such a huge success, because nothing happens without you. And basically the only marketing that I do is on my social media page and my social media platform. So I want to thank you guys for making this possible. We've been nominated for an NAACP Image Award for the Art, Sports, and Entertainment Outstanding Podcast. We pinned the link. Jordan did his thing. So please make sure you go vote for us. Ocho, we had a doozy. It didn't start out as a doozy.
Oh, no. Listen, the first half, I'm going to just say the first half was bad. The first half was bad. You could have dozed off. Even if you love the game of football, that was some.
It was some bull jive. Yeah.
It was bull jive.
I took the dogs out to go potty. You know, I was doing a whole lot of other stuff.
Right.
The Chiefs beat the 49ers in overtime, 25-22.
Mm-hmm.
Ocho, this is the first time that under the new rules in the playoffs, both teams was going to possess the football.
Right.
So even if the 49ers had scored a touchdown, the Chiefs were going to get an opportunity to match.
Right.
Chiefs become the first team in 20 years to win back-to-back Super Bowls. The last team to do it, the 03-04 Patriots. Mahomes earned his third Super Bowl MVP in 4 seasons, 34-46, 333, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's now one of 5 quarterbacks in league history to win at least 3 Super Bowls, joining Tom Brady, who won 7, Joe Montana, who won 4, Terry Bradshaw, who won 4, Troy Aikman, who won 3. Aikman and Holmes, 28, are the only ones in that group to win 3 before their 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. He's won 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, 2 5,000-yard passing seasons, a 50-touchdown passing season.
Yep.
Ocho. And he's 2 years before his 30th birthday.
He ain't human.
Across the last 2 postseasons, Ocho, Mahomes has gone 7-0, throwing 13 touchdowns with 1 interception. And now he's 15-3 in the postseason, in his young postseason career. So after tonight, hopefully, we can put to bed there's no quarterback that's currently playing that's in his stratosphere. Now, you take the other quarterbacks that you believe are elite and you let them jockey it out. You put them in a bag, and whichever one you come out with, I'm sure you'll be happy. But we've got to stop this notion your quarterback is just as good as Mahomes, because he's not. Because first of all, he doesn't have the regular season accolades, and he definitely doesn't have the postseason accolades.
Right.
And in the biggest moments, Mahomes plays his best. But Ocho, you were at the game.
Yes, sir.
What was some of your takeaway from the game?
Well, obviously, there was really not much to talk about in the first half. The first half, it was a doozy, like you did say earlier. But that second half of the game was some of the best football that I was able to watch in person, and I was on the edge of my seat. The second half, I wasn't able to sit down. Obviously, because of the bet that I did make, I was extremely nervous. I was very, very, very nervous. The 49ers looked good. The play calling by Shanahan, to me, was good as well. He didn't allow Purdy. He didn't put Purdy in a bad position where he could make mistakes, and McCaffrey saved the day with the runs. The quick game.
Yes.
Kittle wasn't involved as much as he should have been, or much as I would have liked for him to been, to give them a chance to also win. And obviously, I'm going to get to Kadarius Toney in a minute, but Mahomes is special. Mahomes is special, and I'm glad they won due to on the sideline. What's it?
Kelce and Big Red.
Kelce and then Rashee Rice and Mahomes were also arguing on the sideline. I'm not sure what that might have been about, but I'm glad they did win, because those two situations in itself
was going to overshadow it.
Yeah, would have overshadowed
Kelce's.
Huh?
Especially Kelce's, because he bumped it. He almost knocked Andy down.
Yeah,
he did. Grabbed him.
Yeah. And other than that, man, listen, that second half, man, that overtime, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I was so scared. I was so scared, but man.
But you knew, Ocho. You knew if the 49ers did not score a touchdown, Mahomes was going to get that ball and go right down the
field, because he's done it every time. He's done it. He does it every time. And when they went for that field goal, I sat back, and it was a little weight off my shoulder. It was a little weight off my shoulder, because I knew they got an opportunity to go down this field and score, and that's exactly what they did. That was some goddamn good football, man.
The thing about what makes Mahomes, he's like Brady. If Brady needed 3, he got 3. Mm-hmm. If he needed 7, he got 7. That's exactly what Mahomes is capable of doing. Mm-hmm. And Ocho, I did not, and I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, I saw this coming," because I didn't.
Well, I did.
I watched them through the entirety of the season.
Right.
And we watched them drop passes. Their receiver didn't drop a pass. I mean, if you want to chalk that up,
one
Rice when Mahomes went through his hand. If you want to say that one, a difficult catch, but Rice at this level and the way he's been playing, he probably should have made that catch. He probably can make that catch 8 out of 10 times.
Right.
Offensive line. They were shaky as hell in the first half.
Yeah.
Mahomes was running for his life.
Yeah.
Those tackles, even the guards were getting beat.
Yeah. I don't know what Greenlaw ate. Before the goddamn game. But boy, before the injury or whatever happened to him, I'm not sure what it was, because I haven't seen it.
Looked like an Achilles. It looked like he was about to go on the field, Ocho, and you can see that when you see that calf reverberate all the way down, it's not a good sign. I'm knocking on wood, hoping for the best, but it didn't look good.
Right. Young Bull was all over the place. Fred Warner came to the party. They played well. Again, kudos to the 49ers defense. Kudos to the 49ers offense. They played a good game. They did everything they could do. It's just something about Mahomes in clutch situations. When it matters most, he always come through. And when they kick that field goal, I said, you know what? They're going down to score. Those two slip screens, the slip screen to Pacheco first, and then the second slip screen to Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
I didn't see that play all game.
No.
Not like that. I saw the regular screens, the smoke screen.
Yeah. Your bubble.
Man, those two play calls in that moment on that last drive, the march down that field, that was magic. That was magic.
Ocho, you remember we talked about this early in the year? I say the key to winning playoff game is when you have the momentum, how much separation can you get?
Right.
Now, the 49ers had the momentum in the first half.
Yeah, they did.
And they only had a 10-3 lead. That's not enough.
No.
You needed to be 17-3. You needed to be 20-3 because you really dominated the first half of the game.
Completely.
But because you let Mahomes, he can still see your tail lights. You needed to disappear.
Right.
You needed to really disappear, Ocho, because you got the momentum.
Yeah.
And you let him bring and so Andy, they go in there at halftime. There's like, you've heard this speech before, Ocho. As poorly as we're playing, we're only 1 score down.
Yeah.
We go out there. Now, it didn't start out great because they go 3 and out their first 2 drives. But when you get a situation like that, you have to put some separation between you.
Right.
And if you look at the second half and you're like, okay, now, y'all keep on trying to build Purdy up because y'all wanted people to think he's that dude.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not. And now, let me ask you, did he answer all your questions? Because there's a couple of throws.
Yeah.
The money throws. You got to make those.
You got to make those, especially in a game of this magnitude, because all those throws count. This is the game where every throw, every run, And I mean, mind you, it was sloppy.
You see Mahomes take off. You see Mahomes take off on the Ocho?
Yeah. Mind you, remember the 2 fumbles?
Yes.
Well, they kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not eliminate each other because they both fumbled. They both fumbled back to back.
But here's the thing. We know for certain there's probably a 90% chance where Pacheco fumble, they're going to get at least 3 out of that Ocho.
Right.
Because he fumbled like the 10 or the 12-yard line. So you know they're going to get 3. Now, I'm not exactly where McCaffrey fumbled, but there's, it's not as the percentages are not the same. But you're right. One had a turnover, and the other had a turnover, and then Mahomes had a terrible pick because he had Kelce. He just overthrew him.
A little bit.
He just overthrew him. It's really that simple. There was no magic about it. Oh, they tricked them and they had this exotic coverage. Right. They had no exotic coverage. Kelce was open, and my homeboy sailed the ball. It's really that simple, and that's what happened. But to give him credit, and you see Andy started calling more runs. You see on 4th down, fake it. Hey, you get up the field. You see it, he looking to hit those creases because now everybody has their back turned to him. And now he's able to get take off and use his leg. Yeah. But he was Mahomes was their leading rusher. 9 for 66, had a long of 22. Pacheco, what is that? 18 for 59. Rice had 2 for 5. But that was and Kelce, 1 catch. He's like, give me the ball. Let me make this thing happen.
I don't understand what was going on in the first half. Obviously, how do you allow a team to dictate your best threat outside of Rashee Rice? Don't allow the defense to dictate getting your best players the ball. I hate that. I've discussed it before with other teams. You got, especially a game like this, you have a player of that magnitude, probably, arguably, I mean, which you would agree with, the best tight end to ever play the game. You got to get him involved early.
He's my GOAT for me. Yeah. And if you look at the way he's played. Right. Ocho, and look, and this is not a knock on Gronk because Gronk was very simple, the exact same way.
The real deal.
They play at this level in the regular season, and they're able to up it in the postseason. And both guys can do that.
Right.
And so, but I just think I would have loved to see Gronk have a stretch of health like Kelce's had. Because you remember Gronk had the back injury. He missed a couple of games with his knee. He had some ankle trouble. He had the elbow. And so he had some issues staying healthy. But he's still, for me, he's my second greatest tight end that I believe that's on my list. Now you can have him. I mean, a lot of people have Gronk in front of Kelce. Some people might have Antonio Gates or Tony Gonzalez in front of to have at it. But that's my list.
When it comes to that, when it comes to those guys like you, Gates, Gronk, Kelce, numbers aside, I think it's based on preference. It's based on what you like.
It really is.
All of them, the different styles of players,
right?
They all get the job done. They just get it done in different ways. So I think it comes down to preference. Hell, all y'all was good. All y'all were good. We talk about the best they ever goddamn play. So it ain't really no argument for me.
Yeah, I mean, and but he got it. Mahomes got it going because I thought he could have ended the game in regulation. If he gets that ball up on that back shoulder fade to Kelce.
Oh, against Warner? Against Warner? Yeah.
That's the exact same play that they had against Baltimore last
on Kyle Hamilton.
Exactly.
Yep. The show was. I don't know. Man to man, the 49ers defense was tired that second half. Well, hell, the Chiefs defense was tired too. But for some reason, they went to man to man when obviously you could tell the players were gassed. Goddamn, Fred Warner had Kelce 1-on-1.
He ran the shallow cross on him.
Ooh, no, I mean, he can't stay with him on that now. As great as Fred Warner is, you know he can't stay with him. Like the goddamn safeties and nickels sometimes have problems staying with Kelce. You know, Fred not gonna
corners.
Be able to do it. Huh?
Ocho.
What happened?
What's the number? Ocho. We're taught in the route to get across the defender's face. As a defender, your number one rule: you never let a man cross your face.
Yeah.
Offensive line, never let a man cross your face. Defensive line, never let the man cross your face so he can get up on your back. DBs, never let the receiver cross your face. Bro, you got man coverage. And you play because he played it for the wheel route. He played it for the fade.
Yeah.
So now you got you kind of splitting the difference. You you split. So he lined up and so you're splitting him. You're his leg, forward leg, and you. So he gives you a little nod. You open,
and that's it.
It's
That's
over.
it. All you need. Listen, all you need is that small hesitation, that little half a step. It's done. It's done.
My position coach Les Steckel, the man that hesitates is beat.
Yeah. Every time.
And people don't understand. He's like, well, all he did, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're talking about the elite of the elite. Ocho, remember we were talking about race cars. I mean, everybody's spending 10, 30, 40 million dollars
on the car.
The least mistake.
You
giving up the inside. The least mistake you make at this level, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. Yeah. Ain't nobody that exponentially better. Of course, every once in a while you get a mismatch, Ocho. But in most situations, but in most situations, you're talking about the best of the best against the best of the best. But you can't. That mistake is to play man coverage and leave him outside like that, because guess what? You got everybody coming, and so he's got to get over. He's got to get over picks. Now he did a great job of getting over the pick, but a step for Trav, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Oh, that was a good game.
This game was unbelievable in the second half. Travis Kelce had 10 targets, 9 catches for 93 yards. He had 8 of those catches for 92 of those yards in the second half. Mecole Hardman had an unbelievable game. Ocho, how many times are they going to let them run that whip route? Well, we start now. They got 2 touchdowns last year against Philly
with the whip route, coming in with the motion, and then coming back out with the snap. Yep. Rashee Rice ran it twice. He caught one, and Mahomes missed him on the first. Oh no, that was a drop. Yes. That was a drop on the whip.
Sky Moore caught a touchdown last year. Kadarius Toney caught a touchdown last year. So that's 2 touchdowns. They come back and run that same play.
Yeah.
Now, they already know the tight end, and Kelce don't even try to get open because he knows that they're going to sink, and they're going to try to take the 7 right. They'll sail right from him.
Every time.
If you go look, Kelce doesn't even turn around. He doesn't even turn. Go back and pull it up. He don't even turn around. Right. He already know what it is.
Yeah.
He already know what it is. Hardman comes in.
Wide open out. Every time. You know what? Damn, as a DB, you would damn near have to guess. You would have to guess based on film study. But in that situation, in a game like that, you don't want to guess. You want to play. No. You want to play what your eyes show you. You want to play what your eyes show you.
In that defense, you got no choice.
Right.
Because if you get on his hip and he run the shallow cross, you beat.
Right.
If you get ahead of him, you see what he's gonna do? He gonna start you in. He gonna whip it back out.
Come on back out. Yeah.
So you
gotta play it honest.
That's what the coach used to say. Hey, that's on me. I put you in a bad spot, son. Ocho, that's all you got.
Right.
He put you in a bad spot. Ain't nothing you could do.
And you know what? I was thinking about.
Unless the only thing you could have did, Ocho, is probably zone it off.
Yeah.
Like once he go in motion, expand.
Yeah.
But now you run the risk of somebody sitting it down in that zone on your ass.
Bingo. And he gonna pick you off. He gonna pick you off and dink and dunk if you do that. But again, I want to touch on the Kadarius Toney stuff and the struggles that they had offensively in the first half. Obviously, Kadarius Toney didn't play. He was a healthy scratch. But I felt, and I said this, I think with you guys on First Take, I said we need all hands on deck. We need all hands on deck, and we need all weapons on deck. And obviously, I know what happened. I know some of the struggles Kadarius Toney had. But I talked about, having all hands on deck and him being a weapon that can be used, especially in the first half, because offensively they were so like lethargic. You know, it was very methodical. It didn't look like, it seemed like there was no creativity offensively, and the 49ers were on everything. You couldn't run the ball, you couldn't throw the ball. Play action wasn't working, obviously, because
it's hard to play action when you can't run it.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought maybe going to the short game, little quick screens here and there. I just thought having Toney would have been a great answer in that first half when things weren't going the way you want them to, especially offensively. But listen, Toney, he didn't play, but guess what?
What?
He getting him a ring though.
Yeah.
And he got two up.
Ocho. Did he do himself any favors by going on IG Live?
No, sir.
That's the thing. Ocho, why you need to get with him and explain.
I got him. I got him. I got him. There's only so much I can do. You're in the middle of a season. You got so much going on. Emotions are running high. You want to do well. You think about all the work you put in, and things aren't really going the way you plan. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes
Right.
that happens. So I understand where he's coming from. Now he can exhale. He can reset. Take some time off. And when it's time for him to train, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna have my cleats strapped up right with him. We're gonna work.
Ocho, what you think?
Mhm.
Kansas City comes back.
Yes, sir.
They three-peat.
Mm.
Mahomes is the MVP.
Mm.
We might have to really call that GOAT thing into discussion.
Right. Right.
Because it'll be the first time in the history of the game that somebody is three-peated.
Right.
And we understand how hard it is to repeat. That's why
yeah.
you only had
Let
a
alone
handful
three.
of repeat.
Mm-hmm. You think they have an opportunity? Well, if they're going to repeat, which
they got to bring CJ back. They got to get CJ. They got to get L'Jarius Sneed. They got to get guys like that.
Yeah, but listen, they're not repeating unless you have those two centerpieces on defense. Because if you think about it, people in the chat, if you think about it, the regular season for the Kansas City Chiefs, it wasn't about Patrick Mahomes. It was about Spagnolia and that goddamn defense.
Spags,
and the way they played
they held them
throughout
down
the entirety of the season. And obviously, you play great defense, and you leave it in Mahomes' hands when it's time to win the ball, trying to win the game, and he's gonna come through for you every time because he's someone that you can put everything, the onus in winning the game, on him when it matters most.
Ocho, that muff punt flipped the game.
Well, you know what?
It flipped the game because
it hit somebody's foot.
It hit the blocker's foot. It hit the blocker's
foot. Yeah.
I mean, Ocho.
I think Ray should have fell on it. He should have fell on it instead of trying to pick it up.
Thank you, Ocho. That's the rule.
Right. He was trying to make a play.
Situation. Yeah, no, Ocho. In that situation, you don't play hero ball. Now look. You try to tell yourself, hey man, just a football game, bro.
Right.
It's just like all the rest of them. The field is the same difference. The points count the same. A touchdown is 6. A safety is 2. A field goal is 3. A PAT, if you kick it, is 1. You go for it and get it, is 2. But you can't trick your mind. Right. Your mind know what the magnitude of this game is. So you tell yourself all you want to is just the game. But you know, you understand, you can feel it. The moment driving to the stadium, people are waving. They got the banners. They got your banners. They got the other team's banners on the way to the stadium. Yeah, you come out on that field, Ocho. You know how it was. Think about all the people that was already in the stands. Yeah, think about all the people that were on the field. So you know, like, hold on. This ish ain't regular. And when was the last time you had a regular season game that you was there from somewhere from Sunday to Monday? You ever had a regular season game you was somewhere from Sunday to Monday? No, so your body know, hold on, I ain't used to sleeping in a bed so far in bed like this. It's
different. It's different.
I ain't used to having all meetings every day in a hotel room.
Right.
And then we have a big meeting in a conference room. That ain't normal.
Right.
But and sometimes that's what it takes. And the momentum swung
big time
at that point in time. And you just like, okay, they tried to get it back, but that block PAT is, that was huge, Ocho.
Listen,
that
was
huge.
That 57-yard field goal was huge as well.
Oh, Buck got leg now.
Straight down the line. Straight down the line.
And the Chiefs was down by, remember, they were down by 10 the first time they played the 49ers. They was down by 10 against the Eagles. They were down 10 tonight. Yeah. What else does Mahomes have to? What else he have to do, Ocho? I
don't know. Matter of fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, in all the playoff games, maybe not Super Bowl, he been down double digits in all of them. If I'm not mistaken, he came back and won.
He was down double digits. He was down 24-0 against the Texans. He was down 10-0 against the Tennessee Titans. We just mentioned he was down 3. So he's been down double digits, probably 6. But you look at his record, trailing in the second half of a playoff game. The dude's 8-2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy. He's good. And I think also I want to give credit to Andy Reid as well with the play calling. And really not putting Mahomes and the ball in harm's way, even though you're trailing. Because, when you're trailing, you just start calling anything instead of just playing your game.
That's where the term game manager
comes in.
You see, Patrick Mahomes understands, I can't take the risk that I normally could.
Right. When you're down, you have to be a game manager when you're down. Because all your decision makings have to be right,
Amplified.
have to be
You pay double for turnovers, Ocho.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You pay double for those. And so now, as opposed to being swashbuckling, he has to be conservative. Okay, that 4-yard route, it's only 4 yards. Man, come on, man, push the ball down the field. No, that throw isn't there.
Right.
This is the throw that's there. And you know, the thing is like, man, you know, and I'm sure Coach Steve Wilkes is saying he's gonna get antsy. We're just gonna make him keep checking it down, making him keep checking it down, and then he's gonna get greedy. Yeah. And when he does, we're gonna be there.
Right.
But he's learned, and Andy's done a great job of this. Son, take what they give you, and don't be afraid to take off. From the time that he won that first Super Bowl when they were down against the Texans, and he started using his legs, he's never quarterback. He's never quarterback.
Yeah.
He doesn't run. He's never going to be Justin Fields or Lamar, Mike Vick. He's never going to be that.
Right.
But he runs, and sometimes it hurts more when he runs because you're not expecting it.
Yeah. He had to run the night when he went up the gut. When he went,
took off.
That was third down. Wasn't that third down?
And then he pointed, Ocho. You see him pointing?
Yeah,
I block him. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna hit the head of the goalpost. You block him.
Oh man, that was a great game. That was a
How
great,
about this, Ocho?
Great game. Yes, sir.
The Chiefs were down 10 in playoff games, down 7 or more in the Patrick Mahomes era. The Chiefs are 9-2. The next quarterback win ratio in that scenario, dating back to 1950, is Tom Brady. He's 10-11.
Yeah.
Let me read. I want to read this again.
Yeah, read again so people understand that.
In playoff games, down 7 or more in the Patrick Mahomes era, the Chiefs are 9-2 in those games. The next best quarterback win ratio in that scenario, which means down at least 7 points, dating back to 1950. So we're going back almost 75 years. Right. Is Tom Brady. He's sub 500. He's 10-11. Patrick Mahomes is 9-2 in said games. The next closest is Tom at 10-11.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you this, and we've been talking about this. There's been a lot of GOAT talk, and I was on somebody's show Wednesday when I was doing media day for Oikos, and I said right now Tom has the big horns.
Yeah, of course.
He's the GOAT. He got the big horns.
Of course.
Where you gonna put my homeboy? He gets that three-peat. 4 Super Bowl MVPs.
Right.
And he's not 30. Where you putting him?
Do you over? But he doesn't overlap Tom, because obviously people will bring up the fact that Tom has 6, 7 rings or whatever it may be.
But I thought the eye test, because that's what they told me. I see it first now. Here's the thing. They say Jordan is the GOAT because he three-peated. They say Kobe is next in line because he three-peated. So I just need to know, are we staying consistent with that? Yes or no?
Listen, now you have to talk to those who watch the game of basketball. I'm just going to stick to football and what I actually know. But I think, it comes down to numbers. It comes down to rings, and rings matter. Rings matter, especially when it comes to the quarterback position when we're talking about the GOAT. But until you unseat the individual who is in front with the most, then, can there be a GOAT Junior?
Oh, well, he is that right now.
Right.
But here's the thing. If rings is, Bill Russell has 11. Oh, nobody ever said he's the GOAT.
I like how
they got 7. Nice. Robert Ory has 7 rings.
Right.
There's a lot of Celtics, Havlicek and Sam Jones and Casey Jones. I just think I think it's going to be a very interesting conversation,
right?
Because a lot of teams have tried to three-peat, and the thing is, that's a lot of extra games on your body, because you're talking about going to 4 Super Bowls in a span of 6. Hold on, that'll be 4 in 6 years, right? No, that'll be 5. They're 3-1. That'll be 5 in 6 years.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nobody's ever done that.
That's crazy.
Yes.
This ain't a game of Madden. This is real life.
It's real life.
It's real life.
But I think now, Ocho, nothing that he does surprises you.
Yeah.
I just knew once they set up for the field goal, hey, like John Witherspoon said in Friday, next Friday, that's your ass. Oh, in Friday, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
It was a wrap. It was a wrap.
So, he's unbelievable. Travis Kelce-Andy Reid incident. AJ Brown tweeted after the game, if that was me, I would have been kicked out of the league.
Oh, you know what it would. Come on now. You know what it. Listen, you know what it is. There's no need to explain it. There are certain people that can get away with certain things based on situation and circumstance. You know, AJ Brown, you're held to a different standard. You're on the microscope. Cheetah, um, players that have personalities, players that are deemed divas, you know, are held to a different
Well, you
standard.
remember he pulled
It's
that.
always been that way. That's nothing new. That's nothing. There's
But
certain
you
things that
remember early in the year, Ocho,
mhm,
when he threw his helmet and
yeah.
Andy say, "What the F are you doing?" And the equipment guy tried to get back to him, and Andy
Right.
said, "F no, don't give him his helmet back."
Yeah. Yeah. And you know,
I'm surprised though. I'm
mhm.
surprised that look. I know we've all had shouting
Emo
match, not
yeah,
getting shouting match with your coach,
that's the
but the
emotion of the
bumping.
game. That's the that I don't think he really meant to bump him. I think it's just the emotion of the game, especially a game. We talk about Super Bowl. We talk about Super Bowl and him wanting to contribute and them not being able to give him the ball. I would be frustrated too as well, allowing the 49ers defense to dictate what I can and can't do on the field. And I think that's
But
what was frustrating the most.
but here's the thing. Here's the difference between Travis Kelce's situation and George Kittle.
Hmm.
If you don't throw Kittle the ball, you still got Debo, you still
Hmm.
got Ayuk, you
Right.
still got Christian McCaffrey,
Hmm.
you still got Jennings.
So many
If
other options.
if you don't get
Jennings
Kelsey
played good.
involved, basically you relegated to he and Rice.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, Justin, what's the guy named 84? Justin Watson.
Watson, yeah.
Justin Watson to make a catch here or there,
Yeah.
surprise some people.
He dropped one tonight too.
He sure did. Uh MVS. I've never seen a guy get a 6-yard completion and turn it into a 4-yard loss like MVS did.
Yeah,
Ocho, you ever seen anything like that?
you just got to go down. You just got to go down.
That's
Yeah,
it,
you just
bro.
got to go down. Once you that first you got about that first tackle, and once you feel your body and you having to retreat, and there's nowhere to go, just go ahead and go down. Don't lose no yards.
You not AJ Brown, bro. You like a $1.75. So a guy spin you around, where you think you going?
Right, right.
But like you said, sometimes you got to know when the journey's over.
Mm-hmm.
This is, and everybody, Mahomes, like, what is that? You see CJ, you see the defense on the sideline, like, what the hell? How we had a 6-yard completion and it turned it into a 4-yard loss? They're like,
yeah.
What
Listen,
was that?
They was over. They were able to overcome it. They were able to overcome it. God damn, that man's special, man. Golly.
People don't realize it because here's the thing, Ocho. If you play in a city and your quarterback is good, you want him to be on Mahomes' level.
Right.
And you're like, well, he did. Well, my quarterback beat him once. But how many times did he beat him when it mattered? Think about that. Look at this. This man goes into your building. This was supposed to be the year. Everybody said, I want home field. Right. Buffalo said, we want Mahomes to come to us because the last couple of times that we played in the playoffs, we had to go to Arrowhead.
Right. It didn't make
a difference. Come see us in Buffalo.
It didn't make a difference.
Lamar had everything. He had a coach, Todd Monken. We had, you got Odell, you got Bateman, you got Zay Flowers, you got Likely, who's playing unbelievable, filling in for Mark Andrews.
Yep.
Didn't matter. This is the difference. Ocho, this is what you heard me say this. The mark of any great team, a unit, can you get done what you have to get done when you absolutely have to have it?
Have it, yeah.
The Cowboys say they got a great defense. They couldn't get. They got 48 dropped on them. Hey, we need to get off the field on third down, and you can't get off the field. My homeboys needed a field goal. What did he do, Ocho? He took his team down and he got a field goal. Mahomes needed to one up what Brock Purdy had done and went and got a touchdown. He went and got it. That's how you describe greatness. Not go and get 40. Well, he scored 48. He had 5 touchdowns, 300 yards. He had this. When he needed it, could he get it?
Yeah. You know what the funny
thing is? That's
how
you measure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The funny thing is, we talk about Purdy. Purdy played a good game. He was 23 for 38. He had 255 in a TD. He had a good game. Hell, McCaffrey had a good game. Ayuk, it was good. Jennings obviously was decent. We needed more Kittle. We needed more Debo if they wanted to have.
Debo had 11 targets for 3 catches for 33 yards.
You got to make those. You got to make those plays. You got to make those plays. You got to make those throws. There were some throws that Purdy needed to make to change the dynamic of that game because the game obviously is a game of inches. It's a game of inches, and every play and every throw matters.
Guys, can y'all? So if we're gonna say so, that means Nick Foles is the GOAT. So because everybody keeps saying, well, Brady beat Mahomes when it mattered. So did Eli Manning.
Oh,
so
twice,
is Eli
twice, twice.
Is Eli beat him twice. So is Eli Manning the GOAT? You see how ridiculous that argument is?
Right.
And Nick Foles beat him, a guy that was a journeyman.
Mm-hmm.
So Mahomes lost the Super Bowl to Tom Brady. Tom Brady lost to a journeyman.
Yeah.
Nick Foles. And Joe Flacco beat him in the playoffs twice.
Mm.
So what are we doing here? What's your eye test tell you?
Yeah,
in situations like this.
Yeah. People gonna move
Brady,
the goalposts. People gonna move
Ocho,
the goalposts every time.
How about we do it like this, Ocho? Tom Brady, I still believe Tom is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But you're out your mind and you're lying if you're saying at the exact same age, Tom Brady was better than or the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes. There's no way you can say it.
Right.
There's absolutely no way you can say Tom Brady was the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes at the exact same age.
Right.
Because Tom had no regular season MVPs. None, zero. Tom had no regular season MVPs. None, zero. He had no 5,000-yard passing season, no 50 touchdown passing season. So what are we doing here? You say, well, Patrick Mahomes got 3. He's 3 for 3.
Right.
He won 3 Super Bowl and he's the Super Bowl MVP in all 3. Brady didn't do that. He had 2 regular season MVPs. Brady had none. He had 2 5,000-yard passing season. Brady had none. He had a 50 touchdown passing season. Brady had none. Now, Brady would later go on to have a 50 touchdown passing season. He would go on to later have a 5,000-yard passing season. But at where we are right now, Ocho, we here.
Right.
We right here. Brady didn't have these accolades.
Right.
Now, we're going to see. It's going to take if Mahomes can stay healthy, because the one thing you can say about Brady, Brady stayed relatively healthy over his 23-year career, except that one season, 2008. He got hurt in the first game. He missed the entirety of the season.
Right.
But other than that, Ocho, the one thing you can count on, if you played the Patriots, you're going to see 12 trot his ass out there and talk about let's go. Let's effing go.
Yeah.
You knew that. So it wasn't, man, I wonder if 12 going to play today. Man, I saw him on the injury report. There are certain people, when you saw him on the injury report, man, you know he played.
Yeah, playing that was nothing but smoke and mirrors.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
But it's a great debate that we're going to have, and it's not going to go away, because we've never, ever in the history of the game seen a quarterback this good, this early, this complete. Because let's just say maybe he had the passing, but he didn't have the hardware in the Super Bowls.
Right.
Brady had Super Bowls, but he didn't have the regular season accolades. And they say, well, because Peyton, they killed Peyton. Bruh, Ocho, but hold on, I'm trying to think. You was in the league. You came in the league in what, 2000, 2001?
2000.
Came in 2001. But anyway, for
real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, my bad, man. I don't remember.
Bro, they killed Peyton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, well, listen, Ocho, they obliterated Peyton. They call him Mr. Regular Season. He couldn't win the big game.
Right.
Now, when we hold the same standard, whoa, Shannon, you out there buck dancing. You out there shucking and jiving.
Right.
You done turned Corbin. You went to ESPN. I said, no, I thought we held our great players to the same standard.
Right.
If the standard is the standard, why should we lower for somebody that we like? Why are we doing that, Ocho?
Yeah.
Is that what we doing?
Listen.
You and
I tell you all the time, the goalposts always move depending on who you're talking about. Always. It will always do that. They will find a reason, or they find excuses, or they use numbers, they manipulate the situation for the individual that you're talking about. People do it all the time, whether it's basketball, football, hell, hockey, any sport. When it comes to somebody you like, they're gonna find a way.
But I'm just trying to figure out who you gonna say.
What you drinking now? What's you drinking?
Water.
Oh, okay. Thought you.
Hey, if you want to see what type of water that is, somebody gonna have to pay for that, Ocho. Ain't nothing free but salvation. And Reverend Knight, Jimmy Swaggart, Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, they charge for that.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
You know, I'm gonna become old minister. You know what I said, Ocho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be a minister?
You know what my motto is, Ocho?
What?
Hey, don't put change in the collection plate. God don't like noise. God don't like noise. You don't like that, Ocho.
Hey,
Only paper.
Only paper?
That's what change make noise. God don't like noise.
Right. I like that. I like that.
He said he like it peaceful. He like it quiet.
Right. I'm still in that. I'm still in that one. I'm still in that one. Oh, golly, that game was good. I need a water, man.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna run me my money?
What I owe you for now?
You owe me $400. Keep betting on Kadarius Toney.
Whoa. Hold on now. Hold on. Time out now. Come on now. You just making up stuff now.
Ocho, you didn't tell me he was gonna be active. I told you he wasn't. You said he was.
We didn't bet on him being active. I just said he was gonna be active. Because I don't have an injury report out. We don't know if
I already told. I said he could be 100% healthy. He could get out there and before today, he could run 4.3. He ain't getting on that field.
Yeah.
Ocho, you know how superstitious coaches are.
Right.
You go on a winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
Do they change anything if you go on a winning streak? Hell no.
No. And then
if you go on a winning streak, go ahead.
I'm just thinking as a coach. A game like this, I want all hands on deck. I want every weapon possible with the creativity. We can having everybody available with the creativity that Andy Reid has, you can do more. You can do more. And I know what Kadarius Toney can do with the ball in his hands, and I understood that, especially
give it to the other team.
Come on, man.
Ocho, what you want? Ocho, you say with the tape, you say pull the tape. Right. If I pull the tape out from Kadarius Toney, tell the people at home that didn't get an opportunity to see him.
I can also pull the tape of him being very elusive. His short area quickness, his ability to separate in small space.
This year?
He got some plays out there. He got some nice plays now. He got some nice plays.
Don't do that, Ocho. Don't do that.
He got some nice plays. Even though you, hey, listen, Ocho, we can find bad plays on everybody now.
It's Sunday.
We can find some good ones.
It's Sunday, Ocho.
Yeah, no, but it's Monday actually.
It's Sunday. No, it's Sunday. It's Sunday still.
It's 12/16. It's Monday.
If you let that ain't where you are. You in Vegas.
I know, but I'm on East Coast time.
You ain't on East Coast time. I don't get that. What time you on?
I'm on East Coast. I don't live here.
There.
I'm glad they won though, man. I'm glad they won. Man, that was a good game. Shit.
It was an unbelievable game. It turned out to be a great. Kelce was mum after the game about bumping Reed Trav. I'm gonna keep that between us unless my mic, if my mic up tells the world.
Oh wait, no, he was mic'd up. He was mic'd up. We get a list of all the players that were mic'd up for.
Well, him, my homeboy, probably Pacheco, CJ, Sneed.
Mm-hmm. Hold on,
of course.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Who was mic'd up. So I'll be able to. I probably wouldn't share it with everybody because that stuff like that you wanna keep.
Oh, they're gonna put that. They'll put that in the when they do they release the Super Bowl edition.
Right.
It'll probably be you guys might have it Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got it. They
might have it.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what was said. What was said.
Yeah. What team is the question is we got a question for and we got it up in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
What team is most standing in the way of KC's three-peat? The Ravens, the 49ers, the Bills, we them boys. We them boys went from we them boys to we need more boys. But anyway, my guess is Kansas City. I'm going with the Chiefs. They the most standing in their way.
Wait, in whose way?
Of the Chiefs of three-peating. What team? The Ravens, the 49ers, the Bills, or the Cowboys are most standing in the way of the Chiefs?
Now, when I think about the teams that are standing in the way of the Chiefs, that I think I would stay with the AFC. I would stay with the AFC. Obviously, a healthy Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Again, the Ravens as well with Lamar Jackson are very dangerous. Again, you got to think Jim Harbaugh over there trying to change the culture with the goddamn Chargers. Justin Herbert, if he can get them, on the right track, they are also coming out the AFC that can cause an issue. The Dolphins. I'm just throwing it out there.
That's all you do. You throw it out there.
Yeah. Listen, it's the AFC. The AFC.
You know what happens?
The AFC where all the quarterbacks are, right? You know that?
Ocho, you know what happens if it's windy outside and you throw poop up in there, it's gonna blow back in your face. Now you just throw it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just throwing out names of teams that played well this year, especially.
Okay, how about this? What team is most standing in the way? You got to believe, not just naming teams. Who do you believe?
Most standing in the way.
Yeah,
like literally to give
that's
them
going
a
to stop
challenge.
that presents the best opportunity. Who give them the opportunity that you say, you know what, that's the team that's standing in the way that's going to keep KT from three-peating.
In the AFC, I'm gonna go.
You can pick it. You can pick the Ravens. You can say the 49ers.
Bengals, Ravens, Bills. Bengals, Ravens, Bills.
The chat said Ravens 42%, 49ers 22%, the Bills 12%, the Cowboys 24%.
God damn.
The Cowboys, really?
The Cowboys.
Well, I think I'm gonna move to Dallas. I'm gonna move to Dallas and I'm gonna open up me a store because I can sell the Cowboy fans any damn thing. I can sell them anything. I can sell them deer poop and tell them it's perfume. $100 a bottle.
Yeah, you got to believe in your team, though. As a fan, you got to believe in your team no matter what.
Bro,
right?
you hadn't won 2 playoff games in the same season since '95. At some point in time, y'all gonna stop believing them old deadbeat. I told you they did like deadbeat dad.
Wait a minute,
hey boy, you know your old man gonna come pick you up and take you get some ice cream. You know your old man gonna take you to the park.
Wait, but the Lions hadn't been to the playoffs or won a playoff game in 32, 35 years, though, right?
So we holding the Lions and the Cowboys to the same standard. That's what we doing.
No, I'm just saying you never know. So this might be the year.
I do know.
This might be the year for the Cowboys. You never know.
You keep saying that.
I'm just saying. I keep saying that, but if a certain someone chooses not to steal the spotlight and let the team and the coach do their goddamn job.
No, okay. You never know. That might happen. What you think? What's the likelihood of that happening?
Shit, not good.
You wish that would happen, don't you?
Not good. Because soon as I mentioned it, shoot, he was making headlines already, and they not even in the Super Bowl.
See, Ocho, you just wish things would go a certain way.
I would. When you want to see
why
change,
you wish that?
Listen, when you want to see change, and you want to see results, that means you have to change up what you're doing. You got to change up what you're doing. You got to change your routine. And that is the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting different results when it starts with you.
I just don't know. Lamar won his second MVP.
Yep.
But at what point in time do we start holding him accountable and says that's underachieving? You got the best. You had the best defense. You had the best you had the best rushing attack. You had the best set of receivers that you've had since you've been in Baltimore, and you were one vote. I don't know who that was that took that vote away from you, because he was one vote away, Ocho, from being a 2-time unanimous MVP, and he had the AFC Championship game, and he had the guy. Because the one thing we know about Patrick Mahomes, he's a big game hunter.
Yeah.
Some people, I'm a shore fisherman. I stand on the bank, throw my rod out there. I catch the little fish. I can't catch no tuna. I can't catch no marlin.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes is a big game hunter. He's going hunting for Cape Buffalo. That's what he's going to do. He ain't going pheasant hunting.
Right.
Right now, a lot of these guys doing pheasant hunting and quail hunting and dove hunting and calling it big game. Nah. Patrick Mahomes got pelts on his walls. And I know Peter don't want to hear me talk about that, but y'all at home, y'all get an understanding of what I'm talking about. Now, at some point in time, Ocho, it ain't enough. He's gonna have to catch the MVP and turn him into Super Bowls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you keep he only 26. Mahomes is only 20. How old is Patrick Mahomes? 27?
29. 29, right?
He's 28.
And that's it.
28.
Imagine what if he played all the way to 45 like Brady?
No, hell no.
I mean, listen, with the way the rules are now, that's possible.
True.
That's possible.
But here's the thing, Ocho. Okay, you play to it. So he's right now. So right now he's 28.
Right.
That means if he plays to 45, that's another 17 years. Man, you think Andy Reid finna coach another 17 years?
You know what? So
no.
Are we saying Andy Reid is responsible for it?
How old is Andy? Andy ain't finna be on no sideline. Andy's gonna be eating ground up cheeseburgers by that point.
Listen, even if it's not Andy, it's Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's still special.
Andy Reid's 65. So you think that man gonna be roaming the sidelines at 83? What, he gonna be on a motor scooter?
No.
Somebody gonna be putting him in a wheelchair?
Okay, you say Andy's 65, right?
65.
Well, Pete Carroll was 77.
Really?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you want to keep on winning.
But if you look at Pete, Pete is so energized. Pete rah running up and down the field and everything like that.
Jogging.
Yeah, that ain't Andy's demeanor. Now I'm not saying could I see him coaching another 5 years? Absolutely.
Yeah.
To 70, without even blinking an eye.
Not so much.
No, I can see him coaching another 5.
Okay. Right.
And that puts Patrick Mahomes at 33.
Oh.
Dude, for in another 5 years, would we be surprised in 5 years if the Chiefs haven't won another 2 Super Bowls? We're probably going to be disappointed if they don't. Shocked, because it's more likely, more probable than not, that they're going to go to at least 2 more Super Bowls in the next 5 years, based on just that guy. Like you said, that guy.
Yeah. You draft right, free agency. Everybody gonna want to come play there.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
But you got to make sure you shore up. Keep some core guys. Because Chris Jones, how old is CJ? CJ can't be that old. How old CJ? He was disruptive. He didn't sack the quarterback, but he was very disruptive.
Very, yeah.
CJ 29. How old Snead? Snead got to be like 29 also, right? I think he might be younger. He's 27. Hold on. They might have one of the youngest defense, because look at the safeties. McDuffie, the all-pro corner, he's only in his second or third year.
Damn.
Yes. Kalafdis. He's like 23, 24. They're young, Ocho. Their defense is really, really young. And probably their best offensive line. Yeah. And probably their second best offensive lineman, I don't know whether you like Creed Humphrey or not. Joe Tooney was out.
Yeah. They keep them core guys together, draft well. Boy, it can get scary over there. Still.
Yeah.
God,
yeah. Crazy. But it's gonna be, look, all them MVPs, the people, and guess what, Ocho? You remember, even when Peyton Manning had all them MVPs, they were still, he can't win even after he won the Super Bowl. Because remember, he won it and then came back and lost to New Orleans, and they said he couldn't win the big game.
Big game, yeah. They gonna listen, every time they gonna move them goalposts now.
The Chiefs are the youngest team defensively in the NFL. And they just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Ocho, how is that fair?
Bunch of babies. Oh, listen, you know how it's fair. They got that man over there on offense.
The same thing Brady did in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But give Brett Beach credit. Those guys did an unbelievable job. He does an unbelievable job of getting the right pieces. Obviously, they let Patrick Mahomes have input as far as the offensive receivers, like receivers or tight ends and things like that. He has an input. He knows what he likes throwing to. They know what they want, but he's like, I kind of like this guy. This guy can make tough catches, got a big catch radius, nice run after the catch. Because that Rashid Rice is not a big guy, but he has tremendous run after the catch.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And when you play in this style of offense, Ocho, you got to have that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they push the ball. They don't have Tyreek. So they can't push the ball over the top of your head down a lot. Now, they'll surprise you now and catch you snapping. And go over your head with MVS or something like that. But for the most part, everything is going to probably be somewhere around 12, 15 and under. A lot of bubble screens, a lot of smoke screens, a lot of stuff like that. And so guys need to be able to run after the catch. How much of this loss falls on Kyle Shanahan, Ocho?
Oh, I mean, what could Kyle have done better? I mean, he called a good game. The execution offensively and the throws that Purdy needed to make, he didn't make them. They were in position. They were in position to win the game. They were. Think about it. You go to overtime. You didn't make many mistakes. Purdy didn't have any interceptions. McCaffrey did have a fumble.
Yeah.
But there were no points out of that. I mean, both fumbles on both teams. There were no points out of that. So that kind of X's everything out. that was that. Oh,
Everybody,
do we put this one on Shanahan? Even though it's his third time going and losing, but look who you're
well,
going
his second
against.
time as a head coach. The
Second
other
time as a
time is
head coach, third
yeah.
time as a coordinator,
Mhm.
but he's been there 3 times. Is it
Mhm.
really his fault? Look who you're going against.
But I think the thing is what people are saying. You had a 28-3 lead, you had a 10-point lead, and a 10-point lead. And you lost 2 games in overtime, and you lost one. You end up losing 30 by 11 points.
Right.
I think that's the. And see, for me, my big. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Look how Jordan Love looked against that team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at Jared Goff looked at that team.
Yeah. And they lucky
Neither one of them is in. Neither one of them. I mean, if I gave them the Hubble telescope, they couldn't see Patrick Mahomes.
Right. Right.
So I said, if you give him that kind of time, I mean, 34, 46, 333, two touchdowns. I mean, I'm running out of words to describe him because I'm old enough to remember a lot of the greats and I saw a lot of them play. I mean, I was in the league when Joe played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know Joe and Steve and Peyton. I was in the league when Peyton played. I mean, and Brady. I never thought Brady would be this because I played him twice.
Right.
Beat him in 02 in their place coming off the Super Bowl. They came back and beat us in 03. He threw a last second touchdown pass with like 20 seconds on the clock. I thought he was good. I did. I thought he was really, really good, but I didn't see this. I didn't see this.
I mean, that losing as a coordinator, losing 28-3 when you have a lead like that, that's just that's bad.
Ocho, if you go back and look at Patrick Mahomes' losses, you got to outplay him. If you look at Joe Burrow with the Arrowhead, he outplayed him.
Yeah.
You go to the Super Bowl, Brady outplayed him. You can say when he lost 5 offensive linemen, Brady still outplayed him. Now, the only game Brady just got the ball last, but Patrick Mahomes, you go back and look at Patrick Mahomes' first AFC Championship game and the numbers. I mean, he damn near had 400 yards passing.
Yeah.
He was sensational. They were down like 14-0 at the blink of an eye, and he gave them the lead. Right. And then he came back and got him in field goal position with like 36 seconds. And then Brady got the ball. Brady won the coin toss. They go down the field. But more times than not, if you beat Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, your quarterback outplayed Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. That's the only way you're gonna get it done.
And you can say, well, the quarterback ain't no. But it is. Your quarterback is gonna have to match him.
Right.
Because if he don't, you can't beat him. You're gonna have to match him or supersede what he's doing, or you can't beat him, Ocho. It's really that simple. I mean, he's getting to he's top 5. Yeah. I don't think there's no debate about that.
Top 5 all time.
Yes.
Yes, all time. Okay.
Man, you know damn well that man.
You got to clarify
top 5 now. He's number 1, and
you got to
he's
clarify
1,
that.
and then there's a gap between 1 and 2. So he's right here, and then there's 2. Whoever you want to put it to, you want to put Lamar, you want to put Josh Allen. As a matter of fact, if you put all 3 of them together, you would need to put all 3 of them together, and I'm not sure they're still the equivalent of him.
Right.
Because, Ocho, you say you want regular season wins. You say you want postseason wins.
Right.
You say you want accolades in the regular season.
Yeah.
You say you want accolades in the postseason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes, Ocho, man, he got a complete resume. There is no holes in his resume. He has no holes in his resume.
No.
At 28.
There's really no.
He got 850 credit, Ocho. He got 850 credit. He got perfect credit.
Yeah, there's really no argument. And you know what we're gonna hear sometime this week? Somebody's gonna have something to say. Somebody's gonna find something. They're going to nitpick and find some way to discredit what he's done so far in such an early point in his career. I don't know what it is.
What's your take on Purdy? Did he prove he's a top quarterback in the NFL?
I think so. Again, I think he proved he was a top quarterback in the NFL. Obviously, what he did coming back against the Lions down 17 that second half, he played miraculous football. Today, he played mistake-free football. There were a few throws that he should have been able to make. I think that would have changed the game.
He missed Debo on one.
Yeah, him and Debo.
And I think he missed Jennings too. Didn't he miss Jennings on that whip?
He missed Jennings.
But they brought pressure.
Yep. But other than that, he played a good game today. Even though they lost. I think this is a great confidence builder for him. Again, he does the supporting cast he has around him is spectacular. Can you still play that same mistake-free football without the elite players around you? I think he probably can do it. But what I saw from Brock today was really, really, really good football. But again, he was going against that juggernaut that we call Mahomes boy, though.
But let me ask you a question. Did he prove he's elite?
Oh
Because
no.
that was the question.
Oh
The
no,
question.
he's not. No, he's not elite. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. He's a
I've been
good
trying.
quarterback. He's a good quarterback that is really good in playing situational football and not making mistakes. But elite, let's come on now. Come on now. Don't do that.
Hey, you preach it to the choir because I said it earlier because everybody wanted to say he was elite after he beat the Cowboys. I said no, he's not.
Nah.
I said sometimes you could have a great game, you can have a great season, but that doesn't make you elite. You got. Do we understand? Do we understand what elite looks like?
Yeah.
Look at Patrick Mahomes.
We know what it looks like tonight.
Yes.
You know, in living color.
Yes.
And if
when
you don't know
see
what
guys
elite
like
is,
a Brady, when you see guys like Manning, you see guys like Elway, you see guys like Montana, you see guys like that.
Right.
That's what elites look like. When you look at a Bradshaw, you look at those guys.
Did it year in and year out consistently.
That's what it is. Not a one. Oh well, bro, come on now. I think. Look, at some point in time, we got to stop looking. Well, Shannon, bro, you here now? So I come into the league. I was a seventh round pick, 192. So if I say, well, I don't get no better. Oh, well, Shannon, hey, coach, I was 192. Coach, what you expecting out of me? You can't keep using, oh, Shannon, he was the last pick in the draft. Well, damn it, hey, we paying you. And you about to command and deserved and earned a big payday. And let me ask you a question. If I gave Patrick Mahomes the 49ers talent, I guarantee you they three-peat. If I gave him Kittle, if I gave him Ayuk, if I gave him Christian McCaffrey with that offensive line.
Man, they ain't losing. What you mean?
Let's just say
they not losing.
I'm gonna flip it. You know what I'm gonna do, Ocho?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Patrick Mahomes and I'm gonna put him on the 49ers. And I'm gonna take Brock Purdy and put him on Kansas City. So where you think Kansas City going with Brock Purdy?
Listen, Brock is good. They will be efficient. But if you switch it and you put Mahomes on the 49ers with Kittle, they would have scored. They would have scored 45 tonight, man. They would have scored 45 tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Because listen, Shanahan would be in a position where, you know what? I just want to put the game on Mahomes' shoulders.
Yes.
And just let him be surgical out there. They could throw the ball 65 times. And Mahomes won't make a mistake. With that offense, man, shit. That'd be a sight to see, boy. That'd be a sight to see. Not saying not saying that Brock is not good with him, because he is good with him, but I don't think they asked him to do that much because of the talent he has around him.
Absolutely. Just get in their hands and let them work.
Right.
He made some big time throws. I thought that fourth down throw to Kittle, there was a third down throw to Jennings that he made. There's a couple of big time throws that you need to see.
The Kittles.
Yes, on fourth down.
That ball placement is important. Because if you leave that behind a little bit, you know where it's going, huh?
Oh, that's to the house.
Oh, that's going to the house the other way.
Yeah.
Very, very important throw.
Oh, that's and Vegas booked up, so I'm glad he had reservations for 6. And they were all arriving at the same time, because when your party don't show up at the same time, you can't be seated. They were arriving at the same time. Ocho, the halftime show, Usher played the hits. Usher Phil said was My Way, Called Up, You Don't Have to Call, Superstar, Love in the Club, If It Ain't Got You, official Alicia Keys, Woo, My Boo. I don't know how Swizz gonna feel about that, Usher.
Hey, boy, you seen him? You see? But listen, they are performing. They are performing. When I see an act, whoa, stay with me. Stay with me now. When you see an act like that, I think of if you're dating an actress, if you're married to an actress, and when you're filming and you have a romantic scene.
Yeah.
When you're a musician and in your profession, when you're doing a duet, it's Usher. I'm sure Swiss understands that. And I'm sure Swiss probably went to some of the rehearsals, so he knew it was going to go on. And
Mhm.
hey, it's frowned upon to the public, but these are professionals. This is what they
Yeah.
do. They perform, they entertain. This is what they do. So obviously, some people will see it one way, but then you have to
Man,
understand the position and what these individuals do.
Ocho, man, now in today's thing, you
Yeah.
can't do nothing. You
No, no,
can't give
no,
a
no,
lady
no,
a
no, no, no,
compliment,
no, no,
Shannon,
no.
you go get cancer, and
Hmm.
then they take it, man, you old. I'm like Madonna ain't never Madonna got to be like 65, 62, 63.
She
She
is.
keep her a 20-year-old. Cher.
Oh, hey, Sharon, beautiful. How old is
That's
she?
what I'm
About
saying. But
Sharon's
what
beautiful.
but see, when women,
Hmm.
it's man, y'all, I ain't gonna even, you know what? It is
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Don't
I
go
want
there.
everybody to,
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
yeah, Cher is 77.
Ooh,
I
what?
think Cher performed one of our Super Bowls. Yeah, Cher 77. Yeah.
Nah,
See,
man.
you don't remember. See,
Share
you don't
boyfriend.
remember.
What? Buddy,
You
buddy
don't
by
remember
30,
Sonny and
huh?
Cher, do you? You don't
Huh?
remember Sonny and Cher, do
I
you?
know about Sonny and Cher. What you talking about, man? I was born in '68.
I, like the variety show was big back there.
Yeah.
Donnie Marie, the Osmond
Hmm.
had a show.
Yeah.
The Flip Wilson variety show.
What you know
The
about Flip
Jacksons had a
Wilson
show.
now? What you know about Flip Wilson?
Geraldine, you watch it, sucker.
Come on now.
Who
Ah,
else? Who else had a show? Tony Orlando and Don. I mean, Ocho, what I know about that?
go
Ocho.
back. Go
Burn,
back.
you got it bad. Her on the get. Oh, her had that thing. You got it bad.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Usher brought that out. And then Will I Am. Oh my, because I asked him. I said, bro, you jumped over Will I Am. I don't know. You still got them same kind of knees now.
Right.
But he slid up on. He jumped over.
Yeah.
He slid. And then Lil Jon came out there, turned down for what?
Yeah.
And then he closed the house with Usher, Lil Jon, and Luda. You gotta, if you sang that song, you
Right.
gotta bring Luda out to let him hit the hook.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, listen to other people, listen to the comments on Twitter. Well, obviously, I was at the game and it was really, really dope. I enjoyed the halftime show. But every time there's a halftime show, do you know people have gripes and issues with every halftime show there is?
Of course.
Every
Look,
time, it's always something. I enjoyed it.
I was at the SoFi with Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mary J,
Right.
50, Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
So I was there I was there to that one. I was also in the arena when Prince was playing Purple Rain and it started to rain.
Boy, that's
I was
classic.
in New Orleans when Beyonce did what she did. The lights went out. Beyonce was been unbelievable. I was in San Francisco. I think it was Coldplay. I think it was Beyonce. Maybe Bruno Mars. I think all of them was there. So I've been in attendance with some pretty memorable performances.
Right. Yeah.
But you're right, Ocho. You're not gonna be able to please anybody.
No.
They could have
impossible.
Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Who's the male? Who's Adele? Who's the male performer? Eminem.
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. And somebody, man, they should have had such and such.
But you know why it's gonna always be an issue? Because you have almost 200 million people watching, and everybody likes different genres of music. Everybody likes different genres of music, and it'll be a specific the artist that they pick. Usher, he appeals to all demographics, but then other people are gonna have an issue with it just because. Damn, that was a good game, man. Halftime show was good too. Halftime show was long, huh? I know the players was mad because you talk about warm up. Boy, you got
to warm back up. Yeah, we did. We had to come
all the way back up.
You take everything off, Ocho. You take your pads off.
Right.
You eating orange slices. You getting rehydrated, and then who's our strength and conditioning coach in Denver. We got to get restretched all over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ocho? It's like we going out there for the first time. Now all of a sudden, guys getting on the bike, trying to get their legs back loose. I'm getting stretched,
right.
All over again. So yeah, and again, something, Ocho. Halftimes ain't no 30 damn minutes.
No.
I mean, by the time you get to the locker room and they put the plays up on the board, okay, this is what they're giving us. This is gonna be our counter. All right, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yep, you on the way back out.
You're on the way back out. Now you get to sit there, you talking. Hey man, hey, We got to win this one, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah. But it's interesting. I liked it. I like that. I mean, for me, I'm biased, Ocho, because I know him. He from the crib, so I'm biased. And I look, I understand like R&B, Ocho, ain't a whole lot of up tempo. You trying to shake the covers for dark with R&B. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got it bad and burn, nice and slow. My boo.
Classic.
Love in
These
the
are
club, superstar. Come on, Ocho.
classic. These are classic songs, which is
Yes,
why
my way.
why he was chosen to perform, because he has classic hits that
Yes,
resonate with everybody, all
right.
demographics.
So I'm cool with it. I mean, everybody, but Ocho, you know how it is. You got man, wait, it wasn't Prince, it wasn't Beyonce, it wasn't Kendrick and the Dre and Snoop.
Yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, who's gonna perform next year in New Orleans, huh?
Wheezy,
Nope.
Wheezy F baby.
I mean that would make sense because it's in New Orleans. But Beyonce just had an album drop.
Bro, she just did it. She done it twice.
Yeah. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And I like country music. I like country music. The fact that
What the hell country music got to do with New Orleans?
it's
I'm surprised
Beyonce.
they didn't bring Wayne Newton ass out there.
Hey, Wayne Newton was sitting up there with me.
Oh, was he?
Yep. Me, Wayne Newton, Jimmy Kimmel,
Uh,
Toby Wigway, all the boys was there. Man, listen, I had a hell of a weekend, man. I just now that I have a little time, I gotta thank my team. I know what we did. The nightcap was
the
awesome.
live.
The live was awesome. Your team, they need to take a bow. They need to take a bow. Everyone I met,
Yeah.
that's a part of what you have going on. Hell of a job well done. And on my side, Dougie, I love you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you, man. You worked magic, through these years we've been together, and to get to this point we at now, man. Dude,
I raised him right.
I thank you. I thank you, Ryan, Tyler. I appreciate you. And I love y'all, man. And it's only up from here. It's only
Yeah.
up from here.
People what the top. I mean, most people like Prince 2007,
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, Snoop, 50, Mary J, Kendrick, and Eminem. Whoo, bro, I mean, come on, man, that ain't fair. Look at all the man. They got Dre, Snoop, 50, Mary, Kendrick, M. Come on now.
Who's left? Who's left that can perform at the Super
Beyonce
Bowl
and
next
Destiny
year?
Child. Because Beyonce did it with, I think, with that Coldplay? She did it with Coldplay and Bruno Mars. So she did it with them in 2016. She did it in New Orleans in 2013.
Right.
Michael Jackson. Rihanna. Rihanna brought
That's
the
right.
house down in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Reed was nice. Reed was dope with the all red on.
And then U2 in 2002.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, I was in attendance. I saw 2007. I was in attendance at 2022, and I was in attendance at 2013 in New Orleans with Beyonce and Destiny's Child. Now, Michael Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, performed at the Rose Bowl out here. That was the Cowboys in Buffalo.
Right.
I came to the festivities, but I didn't go to the game, because normally I get out of town, Ocho. Hey, Sunday morning, your boy out like a scout on a new route. I'm done. Your boy in Vegas whipped your boy this time, Ocho.
Hey, did you gamble, or you mean whooped you as far as being tired?
Man, bro, you know what I had to do? I had ESPN.
Oh yeah,
I had Nightcap. I had Club Shay Shay.
Me too.
I had my normal appearances.
I was right with you.
You say people say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Hell yeah, because you can't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
No,
hey,
hold on. What you did? Outside of work, you had any extra? You had any
those that know won't
tell. Activity, huh?
Those that know won't tell. Those that tell won't know.
I mean, but you could tell us though. We family. We want to know what went on outside of the work you had to do. Just give us one good story. Just give us one good story.
How about this, Ocho?
Yeah.
I came in. I was on the PJ. I was on the PJ that bought it, right?
Again. You talk about your pajamas? You put your pajamas on?
Yeah. I should have been a pajama. No, I would Ocho. So I went to I went to Magic Johnson's party.
Okay.
Awesome. Running bumped into an old classmate of mine.
Right.
Hadn't seen her since we were our Savannah State days.
Okay.
And then I went to the DraftKings party. Nas performed. Unbelievable.
Hey, did you have problems getting in any of your parties?
Hell no.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that, man. I went to the Fanatics party, right?
You had trouble getting in?
I don't know. I would plus one, it was me and Real. But when you go to the Fanatics party, I didn't know, I don't go out. I don't go out, but I wanted her to experience it. I wanted my daughter to
Right.
experience it. And Real had a friend of hers with her. And I thought, maybe my face is clean.
Oh no, no, no,
Me and Real could get in and they would
no.
let my daughter in.
Nope.
Boy, listen, at that Fanatics, I don't know where they got that security from. I'm talking about
You do
they all like RoboCop.
you do know that's Michael Rubin, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You do know he worth 13 billion.
Boy, they don't
You
play.
not finna
Boy, they
hell
don't play.
nah.
Listen, I got in, right? So you go through one
Yeah.
checkpoint.
Yes.
You get on the elevator, right? You
Yeah.
got another checkpoint to make sure you are supposed to be through there in case you snuck through the first one.
Yep.
Then you walk up the stairs. They had another checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you get to the fourth, there's a fourth checkpoint. When you get to the fourth checkpoint, they put a wristband on you. Then
Yeah.
you walk, then you inside the party. I'm like, well, god damn. What we got going
I went to the
on?
commissioner's party. I went to the commissioner's party.
Yeah.
See, I thought you wanted to go to that, and I was hoping you called me so I could have got you to the
Hey,
commissioner's
you
party.
ain't invite me. You ain't invite me. You ain't
I
invite
said
me.
it's not my place to invite you because it's not my party. I said
Wait,
I
wait.
told you if you wanted to go,
Whose party is it?
the commissioner.
Now me and the commissioner, we on first name
Okay, well
basis.
you should have came in. But I went to Magic's party. Magic was
Right.
great. It
How
was in Fontainebleau in the Poodle Room,
Right,
83rd floor. You could see the whole city with a
Yeah.
great look of the Sphere.
Right.
The Sphere had it jumping off,
Mhm.
and then I left there
Mhm.
and went to the DraftKings party,
Right.
hosted by Kevin Hart, and it was great. Had a little issue, but you know what?
What kind of issue? What?
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, tell me, come on.
Somebody
Don't
wants
leave
some
us out
bullshit.
like that.
Nah,
Who you got issue with? Like y'all finna fight? Y'all gonna scuffle?
nah, it wasn't no fight. It was just some bull jive.
Some good
Just
words.
some bull. Nah, it wasn't no good. No, Ocho.
Come on now. Don't leave us hanging. Now you got the whole chat. We want to know what's going on.
I at the Magic Johnson's party.
Yeah. Let me know now, cause I'll jump on the game. I'll jump on it. Hey, listen. If somebody got a problem with you, I jump on them like a spider monkey. We ain't the one now. We a team. So if you got a
Ocho.
problem, you can't touch them, but these hands good.
No, Ocho.
Yeah.
In all my life,
Yes, sir.
I've never been in a place
Mm-hmm.
where I received as much love
Okay, there we
as
go.
I did at that place.
Now we talking.
And so I mean, everybody say, hey, just stop it. Man, I want to thank you.
Yeah.
For what you're doing, Club Shay Shay. They say, oh man, we love you and Nightcap. Y'all a perfect pair.
Yeah.
Obviously, you and Stephen A, bro, you're my boy. But he said, but I just love what you do with Nightcap and Club Shay Shay. You doing your thing. Met some people that's, hey, we want to help you. It's here now. But we want to help you go here.
Oh, come on now.
Both of your platforms.
Yes, sir.
And so the love and the appreciation and the respect. And so I remember when I came, my sister's here. And I remember she said, my sister is really, really religious. And a lot of times she says, Shannon, I just want to pray for you.
Right.
And like I said, she's like my mom, because her and my brother, like my grandmother was working, my grandfather had passed on, and so it was their responsibility to raise me. So
right.
And but the love that I received at the Magic Johnson party,
right.
I've been on this earth 55 years. I've been a lot of places. I've never received that kind of love.
See,
I've never received that kind of support.
That's why I should have been with you. I was in the wrong environment. I was in the wrong crowd because I ain't even finished. I'm gonna let you finish what you're talking about. Now, mind you, I done got through I'm inside the Michael Rubin thing, right? I got in there, but there's a section with the VIP. I mean, I want to say VIP because obviously you have to be VIP and have to be of importance to even enter and be in there. So there was a section. I'm looking at all. I see Russell Wilson. I see, Chase and T. Higgins, and I see Justin Jefferson up there. And it's a security and it's roped off.
Oh, so you tried to get up in there? Okay.
And I walked up with Rail, and security stopped me and looked back at some lady, and the lady does a thumbs up and a thumb down, like the dude in Gladiator, like Wakanda Phoenix Gladiator. Right. And she looked at the security and looked at me and hit a thumb down. I'm like, whoa. I say, sir, Who is she? And he told me somebody. I said, you know what? Bet. That's why I don't go to places like that. That's why I don't go out. Like I don't like what you mean? What you mean I can't come up there and say hello to my colleagues from the younger generation? Man, I say real baby.
I tell you what.
I tell you,
I promise.
I say real
I promise
baby.
you.
I'm
You
sorry,
won't have that problem next year.
But oh no, I left. I ain't going back.
No.
I'm not going back.
You have to leave no more.
Listen,
No.
I love.
If you had told me, I'd have called him. I'd have called him personally.
No,
I'd have called Michael Rubin. I'd have got on my phone.
I love Mr. Rubin. I just don't club. I don't party. I don't do day parties. But I was only doing it just so my daughter and Rail can experience that atmosphere. I just that's not me.
Well,
and the fact that they even have, I got in, but just not to be able to enter. That lady made me feel small. I'm like, wait,
I got people looking. Ocho, here's the thing. I got people with me.
Yeah.
Oh, you only got a +1. I said, well, you got a +2 because you can get those tickets to somebody else.
Oh,
I say this is how many people I got, and if you want me to come, this is what you're going to need to do. And if you don't, there's no problem. I don't want to stress you out.
Right.
But I'm not coming because I got more than one person with me.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that would work at his stuff, which is why I don't see this is new to me. Yeah, this is new to me. Again, like I was saying, I come here. You know, if you don't know me personally, you know me enough to know that I don't go out past 9:30.
Right.
So I'm in Vegas. I ain't go out at all since I've been here, but I promise real. I say, you know what, tonight I'm gonna step out. It was a day party.
Yeah.
I went out and looked at the situation I had to endure. And that lets me know, see, I don't even belong.
Yeah, that kind of
I don't belong in these spaces. Not with them. Now, where you went, now commissioner's party, that's where I belong at. Because the love is there. The love is there. Magic Johnson's party, the love would be there. But with them young folks, I mean, I know them outside of that environment, but to have someone turn me away, well, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. Nah.
I went to the commission.
Never again.
And the only reason I went to the commissioner's party is because my assistant, Shelly, wanted to go.
Right.
She said, I want to go to the commissioner's party. I was like, okay. Now we show up and somehow her tickets have got deactivated.
Uh-oh.
So she goes up, I'm in the bathroom. And she walking back to work. Man, I said, what the party's that way? Now you talk about a thing. First of all, you got to get through one thing.
Right.
Then they put you on a golf cart, take you around a long corridor.
Right.
Get your ass off. You got to get on another golf cart.
Damn.
To take you right. Yeah. And then they got metal detectors and they got wands. They got everything.
Right.
So I go to the bathroom and she's coming back. She's like, my thing deactivated. Man, I walk right up there. She's trying to explain to him. I say, my man. He's like, I'm not finna stand here and argue with y'all.
Right. They let you right in.
What the hell you think I'm coming to do? Hold the place up?
Right.
Fuck?
Yeah, but
Come on, man.
It's different over there. It's different. And then the funny thing, when I came back out, because it took us 10 minutes just to get where everybody was. When I got in there, the first 5 minutes of being in there, once I finally made it after the long journey to get in, I saw everybody. I said, let me say what's up to the boys. I was in there 5 minutes. I said, real baby, I'm sorry, but that is why I don't go out. Let's go. And we walked up out of there. And I came back out, and my daughter was telling me, oh, they gave everybody a problem. They wouldn't let so-and-so, they have NFL players standing outside. Why do you have NFL players standing outside and not allowing them entry?
Man, I would stand outside.
I don't want to.
Because I went because I didn't know where to go because I just knew Magic Party. And the thing was, Shelly had the passes in her phone because I ain't got no email. So Shelly had the passes. I showed up and had nothing. I said, my man, I'm trying to get to
your face clean. Your face clean. Yeah.
I walked to somebody, he wasn't even affiliated with the party.
Right.
Man, the man was saying, hey, how you doing, Mr. Sharpe? I said, I'm fine. I said, I'm trying to get to Magic Johnson's party.
Right.
The only thing I know is in the poodle room. He left his station, walked me right there. Hey, here's Mr. Sharpe. Make sure you take care of him. They take me to the thing. They put you on the elevator. You go right up to the top. You get off. How you doing, Mr. Sharpe? And then from that point, that was the last time I heard Mr. Sharpe because everything else was unk. I like, hold on. Some of you mofos need to be calling me little bro. Y'all older than me and talk about some unk.
See, that's where I needed to be. I need to be in the spaces with the people of my age.
Yeah.
Not I think I didn't belong in that space
Yeah.
with that younger generation, even though there were some people of age in there. It just didn't fit, you know. But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
We get there. We gonna
I
get there,
love
Ocho.
Mike.
We gonna be on the list.
Oh shit, nah, I'm good. I ain't going back, boy. I ain't got time for that. I can't take that twice.
I got
You
what
got
you call it. Like,
you got one time to deny me entry, but you'll never see me again.
I
Oh
can't
no.
I can't do the day parties, Ocho. I got to do the night stuff because we got a whole
I
lot
be
of
I
stuff.
be sleep, man. I be sleep, man.
Yeah,
I be
Ocho,
sleep.
you know we had that Apple thing. We had those
Right.
glasses. We had
Hey,
the Apple
whoa,
the
whoa,
Apple
whoa, whoa,
Vision
whoa,
Pro.
hold on. Stay right there. Apple thing. Hold on. Hold on.
I think you brought them home. I ain't really gonna send them, man. Oh, you brought them home?
Home. I'm still at the hotel. I'm in the wind.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nah. I came. I did like. I said, nah, y'all can send them to me.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was great. So you know me, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
I did that, and then I had to go to Taste of the NFL where I showcased my my cognac.
The cognac.
Yeah, I showcased my cognac,
Right.
and then I came back and I went to sleep because I knew it's gonna be a long night, Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I don't normally do two parties. Normally, you pick one because if you know, I'm gonna go to this one, and by the time you get there, and try to go to the other one, it's
Right.
over.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to two. I'm gonna go to Magic's party for like 90 minutes, 2 hours, and then I'm gonna go to the DraftKings party.
Right.
Man, I got up at the DraftKings party, Ocho. Went and got my bags, went straight to the airport.
Oh, you got up out of there quick, huh?
Went straight to the airport. I ain't getting no sleep. I left the club, went straight, pulled the old Shannon, back in the 90s Shannon.
Your flight was what, 30 minutes? You went back to LA?
I went back to LA.
That one, you could have drove that. You didn't need no PJ for that.
I wish I might.
Or you wasted money.
Yeah, ain't no wasting no money.
Now, come on now. How long the drive from from Vegas to LA?
I don't know. I ain't take, bro.
Chat, how long is the drive from Vegas to LA? Somebody tell me in the chat.
About 3.5. 3.5.
Okay. I don't mean to be in your business. I ain't counting your pockets. I just want to know how much was a flight. How much was a private jet from? You could tell me because you could tell me.
There ain't no. I can't put a price on peace. How much you willing to pay for your piece?
So you don't want to say it?
Ocho.
Somebody in the chat that knows how much private jets cost. How much is a private jet from Vegas to LA when you could have drove, fill your tank up for $30 and got to your destination in 3 hours?
The only thing I filled up was my belly with snacks, chili Cheetos, Nightcap cookies, and some water. That's the only thing I filled up,
man. How much?
Ocho,
how much
I fly. I don't drive from LA to San Diego. I fly. I'm not driving more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour is all I got for you. That's it. I'm maxed out. I used to live, Ocho, I live in Atlanta. Atlanta to my grandmother's house is 3 hours. I would fly to Savannah from Atlanta, which is 37 minutes, get in the car and drive 50 minutes and be home. I'm not driving.
Man, you know what? We not understanding the value of a dollar. We can't do that. I
do understand the value of a dollar. I understand the value of time also.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what you don't understand.
Also, but there's nothing that would change in driving 3 hours and taking a scenic route, giving you time to mentally reset from everything you had going on during this week and getting on a plane where I'm sure you probably paid.
I bet you can't sleep behind that steering wheel.
I'm gonna say you paid maybe 20, 30 grand for a 30-minute flight when you could have paid $30, filled up your tank, and dropped the rental car off and been home.
Can you go to sleep? Can you go to sleep behind that steering wheel?
You weren't gonna be driving. Ash was gonna drive. Somebody else would have driven.
I wish I would let Ash drive me anywhere. And I don't trust Ash driving. Ash from Texas.
Listen. We in February.
She got road rage.
we in February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make better financial decisions starting in March. I'm gonna let you get away with the rest of your shit because you got Valentine's Day coming up. I know you're gonna act a fool on Valentine's Day, but once March get here, I don't want you making no more rash business decisions with your money unless you consult with me first. Yeah, I'm not going.
Did you see that jet that I posted on my stories?
Yeah, that black thing was nice, boy.
I'm talking about that jumbo. Somebody got a private jet that's a 747.
Oh, the white one with the gold with the pinstripe.
Yeah.
I saw it when I landed. I saw it when I landed with them. Whose was that?
don't know whose plane it is.
Yeah, it's big. It was a white one with the gold pinstripe. I saw it.
Actually, it was Qatari.
Who's Qatari?
It's some high-ranking official. You know, Qatar got that money.
Oh,
They got that
Qatar.
oil money. Qatar.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. One of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got different kind of money over there, boy.
I mean, they done changed the name. It went from Qatar to Qatar, and is now Qatar. I always thought it was Qatar.
I say Qatar, and obviously when I was in Qatar for the World Cup working with Fox, they said it's pronounced Qatar. I said no, it's not, because Qatar is spelled Qutter. So I'm not saying Qatar. I'm saying it exactly how it's spelled. Qatar.
Qatar. Yeah. But you know, Ocho, I had to, you know, I'm saying I couldn't, you know, I had to go to the parties, had to show my face, my presence, make my presence felt. And then, you know, went to the club, went back to the hotel, got my bags, went to the airport. They was there, ready to go. Hey, then I'm home.
You hear that?
No.
Hello? No. All right, thank you. Whoever it is, they should have my cell phone number to be able to text me, not call in my room.
What?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You use your real name in your room?
Nah, I use Pepe.
Oh. Now everybody know who Pepe is. They're gonna be calling your room when you get down.
I use Pepe in all my pictures and anything I post with my name. So, but anyway.
See how the guy got to me? I used the fake name, and the guy got still rolled up on me.
He still found you?
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy.
But no, I was in a situation.
Wait, they're not even supposed to call up my room, no way. Even if somebody does call, right?
No.
Okay.
If it ain't room service, I don't know what the hell y'all calling me. you better tell me, because I had a privacy on. Mr. Sharpe, your order is outside, but your privacy light is on.
Right.
But other than that,
yeah. I'm hurt. I'm still that bothered me, man. Not being able to. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that, man. Lady hit me with you hit security with a thumb down. Like, what?
Oh man.
I'm not combative. I'm not argumentative. I told security, thank you, sir. I asked security, well, who is she? He said, somebody. Oh, she is? Okay, bet. I'm gone. Man, I got up out of there and went home, man. Matter of fact, I got up out of there and went straight to the cigar bar, where I'm welcomed.
Oh yeah, I've had at resorts where you went to cigar. Oh
yeah,
cigar
eight lounge. Yeah, every night I was there.
I had my party at Breza, and they do an unbelievable job. Thank you to the staff at Breza.
You had a party and ain't invite me?
Man, sit your ass down.
I ain't get no invite.
Down. You did get an invite.
Where you send it to?
Dougie.
Doug, I know you watching, Doug. You ain't tell me Uncle's having a party, because I sure would have been there front and center to support, like child.
Yeah, it was great. But Ocho, like I said, the DraftKings party was great. Like I said, Nas came out. I know Nas. I went to an event a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
spoke to him, got his number. We talked to him. I just did a story. I was in Queens Bridge, and his brother, one of his homies, might have been his brother, came up there and showed us around and so forth and so on. So it was great. But I had an experience, and I don't want to get too far into it, Ocho, because I don't want to. You
could tell us. You could tell us.
I don't like clout chasing.
Okay, it's not really clout chasing. If something happened, you had a situation. The point of us having Nightcap is for you to discuss things that happen in your day-to-day life. Therefore, if you don't want to give us the meat and potatoes of the situation, you could at least give us the clip notes.
What happened? I'm sitting on the couch, and it was me, a couple of my friends that I work with, colleagues, and one of their friends and her boyfriend. So I'm sitting on the couch, and Ocho, if I'm looking like this here, I can see somebody out of my peripheral walking up towards me.
And
they walk up,
and
they hey, I'm such and such. I say, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm saying I know who you are, but thanks for the introduction. And I don't want to get too far into it, but anyway, it was the person told a lie, because the thing is that why would someone ask you about me And the first time you and I ever had a conversation is as we're talking right now. So I'm like, and I was just saying, I said, well, why would somebody ask you about me and you don't know me? You and I have never had a conversation. You don't know anybody that know me, and I don't know anybody that know you. So why would they?
Two different circles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, so why would somebody ask that question? In other words, damn.
Go ahead.
Made it up.
Right.
It was a lot. It was a lot to start with.
Right.
Made it up. And then as she leaving, she starts recording me.
Oh. No, she didn't. Was she work for TMZ? She was trying to get a reaction out of us. Notice I said us.
It's it's just disappointing. That's really all I can say.
Right.
I did have a situation at the I was at Magic. It was not a situation. But I said, I bumped into an old classmate of mine.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen her like 32 years. So she walks up, she looks at me, she's like, Shannon, you know who I am? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, nah. I say, excuse me, boy, where'd I know you from? She's like, Shannon. And she turns her head like this. And I said, she's like, yeah. I said, how you doing? I gave her a hug because I hadn't seen her in 32 years. She was the class. We had classes together.
You sure? What kind of class?
We are. I'm trying to think. We had a.
Nah, you ain't. Hey,
like sociology, huh?
What kind of?
No.
Okay. See, okay, I'm with you.
It was So we had a couple of classes together, and so she introduced and so by this time, she was with a girlfriend. Her husband walks up. Hi, I'm Shannon Sharpe. Me and your wife went to school together. I'm just introducing myself.
Right.
Like, but I can feel some type of way.
Tension.
So I come home and tell my sister, and I'm explaining it to my sister. And like I said, Ocho, she calmly, matter of fact, she said, Shannon, sit down. So I sat down. She said, Shannon, to a lot of men, you're Shannon Sharpe.
You that boy now.
And that means something to him.
Yeah, dude.
He said, but to the other men, you just the engine. So stop thinking because you knew this person, that person is married. So you're going to have to change the way you see or interact with that person because everybody ain't going to bow down to your feet. I said, but Buck, I call my sister Buck.
Right.
I said, Buck, but I just wanted to go, hey, I'm Shannon Sharpe. Anytime I go anywhere, I introduce myself. I say, I'm Shannon Sharpe. It's like, I know who you are. I said, but I'm not arrogant enough to believe everybody do.
Right.
So Ocho, I'm just stuck my hand out. Hey, bro, I went to school with your wife. Let him know who I am, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But so moving forward, I'm gonna give like, and I hate doing that, but people different now.
Yeah.
And people try to make more out of situations than what it is. And I removed myself. Man, I was late. Jordan like, boss, you ain't never late. I said, bro, you know how long it took me? I'm on the 60th floor. Do you know how many elevators I had to let pass? Because every time one come down, there's a single woman on it. I'm not getting on the elevator with a single woman.
No?
Hell no. At no point, no, sir.
Uncle, you living different.
Ocho, bro, when they try to put that tag on you, bro.
Right.
Hey, I'm a double X. They tried to put a large jacket on me. I can't wear that size. So I don't let, if a female server comes to my room, I get the table at the door. You're not coming to my room.
Right.
I take it at the door.
Hey, but that's tough having to live like that too now.
Ocho,
that's tough.
Ocho, no, bro. Look,
I know what you mean. I'm with you.
You and I was having a conversation. We was talking, and I go ahead and put it out there. We was talking about Just Hilarious. They blew it up, tried to make it more than what it is. Oh man, Shannon Sharpe, creepy. Shannon Sharpe, blah blah blah. Me too. I'm like, really, bro? That's what y'all took it there.
Listen,
that's what y'all tried.
You know what's funny?
Really?
And Jess sent a message saying, "I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love." Y'all,
I'm done with it. So moving forward, I will tell stories, but I promise you, I will not on this platform, publicly or privately, make anything, because that's the last thing I want. Because what I've noticed, Ocho,
Uh-huh.
as you and my profile, and because I got Club Shay Shay,
Right,
and I've
right,
almost got 3 million subs. And
right.
ever since that Katt Williams, a
Yeah.
lot of mofos been treating your boy different.
What? Who?
And a lot of, but here's the thing, Ocho. Not only was it beneficial for Club Shay Shay,
Right.
a lot of other people ate off of that interview because they used it.
Mm-hmm.
And we can look at it. We can look at, you got, let's just say you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And you talk about it. We can see what percentage of your show you actually talked about the Katt Williams interview.
Right.
Whether you talked about it 100%, 80%, 60%, 40%. A lot of mofos ate off of that video. But they try to be sneaky and try to, sneak tip. I said, come on, man. Really? So now, oh, man, creepy. He talk about these young girls. I say, man, y'all always trying to make something. It's done got to the point, and I had stopped for a long, I got on here and I kind of let my guard down. But I had stopped complimenting, unless I know, like, it happened to me at I complimented Jenny on air one day, and it's like, we would really appreciate it if you didn't do that. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem.
Come on, man. You it's all harmless, man. Ain't no intent,
I'm done with
man.
I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm like I said, I'll share stories through from a personal point of view, something that has happened in my life.
Right.
But as far as this, because you try to be disrespectful, you dissing Nikki or this or that. I say, man, it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it.
Like but you don't want the people to steal your joy. And you don't want the people.
They're not stealing my joy.
I know they're not stealing your joy, but that what makes us special is the being able to joke and have fun and be lighthearted. And we can't be worried about what people are saying when there's no intent, no malice behind what we doing.
Man, hey, Ocho, when they brought that old Katt Williams check, man, they brought that thing on the 18-wheel. It was so heavy.
Yeah,
they can't steal my joy.
Shit,
they called it. They blacked that big old 18-wheeler.
Yeah. It was in reverse, huh?
Yeah, man. Man, that check was so heavy.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Go ahead, throw something on the floor for me, baby. I'm gonna pick it up now.
You gonna pick it up?
Yeah, just throw it on the floor. I'm gonna pick it up. I ain't gonna look. You just go ahead and drop it. I'm gonna pick it down. I'm gonna keep my head straight. I'm gonna reach down there and grab it though.
And I'm gonna put this out there. And this one, I'm gonna fire this shot over your head, mofo, and you will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mention my name again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the DMs. And I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
But you're lying. See, and I don't care about all that other stuff. You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that because I won't chase a lie, but I won't let you lie on my name.
Yeah.
Now you can say all that other stuff. I can deal with that. I heard that 1,000 times. Just like everybody jumping in the chat talking about, he don't like number white women.
Right.
I done dated a lot of different races.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you like Skittles now. You eat every color. Come on, talk to me now.
No, I don't eat. I don't eat. Now I don't eat or suck. They all do all that.
You know what I mean? That's why I said Skittles. Skittles. Okay. Stay. I'm with you.
You know, I look at Ocho.
But
I'm telling you this, and I want somebody to send it to you. And I've been seeing it in the chat.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you talking about, but I'm with you.
Say my name again, and I'm gonna release the DMs because you're lying.
Yeah.
You said I reached out to you to come on Club Shay Shay, and you a mofo lie. Now when I see you, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see if you about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if you want to say what you've been saying on trying to get some jokes because you got mad because Katt Williams did what he did. Now when I see you, I'm gonna see if you really about that.
Yeah, and when I see you,
no. I'm gonna see if him talking all that.
Yeah.
When it one of them tight ass leather pants trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna see if you're about that.
Yeah.
Say my name again. Now be
be
like Destiny's Child and talk about say my name, and I got something for your ass.
Okay, I'm lost, but I'm with you. And whoever you talking about it, we go. What? Yeah. I'm with you.
Like I said, first of all. Them saying I'm gay and this and that, it ain't affecting my bottom line.
I'm gay. I've been happy for years.
It ain't affecting my bottom line. Now, if it'll start to affect my bottom line, then I'm gonna make you put your cards on the table.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be no flush either. You ain't gonna
make you put your cards on the table. But that don't bother me. is that you lied and you didn't have to. Say your little joke, get your little laugh off, have fun, but just don't lie and said I said something when I didn't. And you know who you are, mofo. Yeah. I'm calling you a mofo. Now, when I see you, boy, I promise you, I'm going to pull up.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up and I'm going to see if you about that. Because I'm about it with you. Me too.
As soon as I get off probation.
Y'all know, I don't, like I said, I stay to myself, Ocho. Anybody tell you, I'm not, and I said it. I say, when people say, man, that's not like Shannon, that's exactly who Shannon was. I let my guard down.
Right.
I'm going to see you.
Yeah. I don't know who we talk about. I'm going to see you too. Let me take my glasses off.
I'm going to see you.
We both going to see you. Yeah, mofo. Fuck.
Now, if you really want me, send for me. Ooh. I'll come.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm coming out, look here. I got special handling. I come with shipping and handling because I'm going to make sure you get it. Yeah.
Make sure you put your address, nigga. Shit, we'll be there.
No, just, hey. And don't come, hey, man, you know, no, because I'm going to tell you what somebody told me one time. What is joke to you is death to somebody else. Don't lie on my name. Say what you want to say about me. I'll wear all that. But don't lie on me.
Yeah. Whatever. You know what it is. Up and stuck.
Mm-hmm.
We know what we do. You know how we get down over here, boy. Fuck wrong with y'all, boy, motherfucker. Shit.
No. So we're gonna see what we do.
I don't even know who we talking about, but I'm feeling good. I'm ready to square up. Boy, we go 2-on-2 with them boys. Shit, boy. Hit a nigga with that right cross.
Hey, stop playing with us. Hey, look, we got like 75,000. I know all of y'all that haven't subscribed yet. Y'all need to go and do that for your boy. Help Uncle Ocho out, man.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and subscribe when you get these hands now. Huh? I'll give you this, what? I'll give you that sample. That sample of sun.
Like, I don't look at Ocho. I don't bother nobody. Why did look?
Listen, I love everybody.
Look, I get it. You want Katt numbers. You want Monique numbers. You even said it yourself. You want Katt to mention your name.
I don't know who we talking about. I'm just going with
the chat. Know who I'm talking about. The chat know exactly who I'm talking about.
But I ain't got the chat up. I'm on my computer. I ain't got the chat up. I'm having a good time.
But like I say, hey.
Yeah. And I know you got the message loud or clear, huh, partner? You know what it is. I snatch your chain like T.I. did and goddamn in ATL.
Yeah. I mean, we could. Hey, all I want to know is how you want to do it, bro. Slide your number. I get with you.
Yeah, we'll get.
Slide your number. I get with you.
How you want? We ain't gotta
go. We ain't got to go no back and forth. We ain't got to do this. All you got to do, slide your number, and I get with you.
Yeah. Think we won't pull up? Shit.
Beyonce reveals two track titles for her new album and country aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that why she had the Louis Vuitton cowboy hat on? Go ahead, babe. Texas Hold'em,
Beehive
16 characters. Her website features a teaser video set in Texas, in a Texas desert, fading out over the sounds of a country riff on a guitar. Okay, Beyonce, go, hey, you gotta be big to branch out, bro.
Oh yeah, you got to. Matter of fact, not only branch out, it's not about being big, it's about having range. If you understand country music, and the music is some of the best storytelling that there is.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the best storytelling
dog died, girl left him, man, ain't got no shoes, car raggedy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure B tapped into that element and dynamic when she made this country album. So I can't wait to listen to it.
You gonna get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
How you stream a song? How you stream a song?
Guess what I'm gonna listen to it on?
What? The Pro,
my Pro
Vision Pro.
Yeah,
them things unbelievable, man. Them things unbelievable.
Yeah, very. I mean,
you really feel like you could, like the animals that's running. You feel like you could tell. Like I feel like I could tell. Like damn,
that's crazy.
In the forges, you saw that snow cap, and you see the monument, the yellow Yosemite, and you see those parks, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's really dope.
Yeah, but y'all need to go. Hey, subscribe to Uncle Ocho. Like. Let us know. And Ocho, your boy had a little Marshall. Little boy had out said little Marshall. Oh, me and Marty Mott.
You had a commercial?
Yeah.
Where you getting that money?
Yeah, man.
I couldn't see the commercial because I was at the game.
I know. Yeah.
Damn.
But when they reached out to me, I had actually when I did you last year on the podcast,
Right.
They sponsored it, you and Coach Prime. So I was familiar with them, and when they reached out about the commercial, I was like, okay, so kind of gauge kind of the theme, because I don't want to be being nothing cheesy or anything like that.
Right.
And but for me, I'm always thankful, because when I accept the job, I said, look, I do understand you have your choice of entertainers, athletes, celebs, past and present, and choosing me, I'm humbled and honored.
Yeah.
And so they told me, and then once they told me who I was going to be paired with, I said, sign me in. Me and Martin Lawrence, to get a chance to be around greatness and see how he does what he does. One of the great stand-ups. One of the we all know about the Martin Lawrence show. We know about big Hollywood A-list box office movie star Martin Lawrence, and I get an opportunity to like be in a Super Bowl spot with him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Hey, I know they paid you a pretty penny for that, huh?
I'd have done it for free, but I'd need Martin to do it for free too. I ain't gonna be the only one working for free. That's what they say, Ocho. They say, hey, the one thing we love about Shannon Sharpe, he would play the game for free. I absolutely would, but I'm gonna need them 52 other mofos to play for free too. Shannon ain't gonna only one that's being playing for free. So
that's dope.
Cut that out. But it was great, Ocho. I mean, the thing was, they let us, like, they had a idea, obviously they have a theme and kind of how you want to do it. But they let us put out, like I said, okay, how do you want to do it? I said, because at the end of the day, it needs to be authentic. It needs to be like Martin and I are really at the golf course. And this is what I would say. This is like, if, I would need to say it in this tone and this, this matter of factness or this blaseness.
Right.
So it was great. I mean, it was a wonderful opportunity. Like I said, I remember when I was supposed to keep it up under wraps, but I was like, I'm shooting a spot, but I didn't tell him who I was shooting it with.
Right.
I told him I'm gonna have a spot in the Super Bowl. And it was unbelievable. Ocho, check this out.
Yes, sir.
A woman got arrested after texting a guy 159,000 times after their first date.
Whoa.
A woman in Arizona allegedly sent a man she met on a dating site more than 150,000 text messages over a 10-month period just after the first date. She was accused of stalking. Really? That's what they did. Oh, stalking.
Wait, 159?
159,000.
Thousand?
Yes.
Was he responding?
Hell, man. Ain't no way, he better stay away from her. She was accused of stalking the man by breaking into his home, breaking into his home, and was arrested in Paradise Valley.
Hey, he
must Paradise Valley for these police.
Well, he gave her that. He must have gave her that work. Like that real work. Ain't nobody texting nobody 159,000 times just based off a dinner date. Now you done sold that woman a dream like Martin Luther King, or you done gave her that goddamn. No,
I said I have a dream. I ain't say nothing about you got a dream. Dr. King said I have a dream.
Right. Well, listen,
the dream that I had, you wasn't in it.
Right. See, he ain't telling the whole story.
Ocho, there is not a story that he can tell that would justify 159,000 texts.
Hey, he did something.
It doesn't matter what he did, Ocho.
Right.
Ocho, you got to be. Ocho,
you have to put yourself in a woman's shoes now.
Ocho,
you can't say as a man nothing justifies that amount of texting. There's a reason why she did that.
The reasons are unimportant.
Right.
You got to be careful saying the ends justify the means, because someone could kill someone, and they would say they were going to die anyway.
Ooh. I like where you pull
that. That's what Machiavelli. That's what the Dark Prince, Nicole Machiavelli, said. Look, if you're the prince, and hey, you want to ascend to the top, it's okay to take the king or the queen, the king's life. They were going to die anyway. The ends justify the means.
Right.
So you got to be careful.
Well, that's a lot, boy. I guess she must.
You think better?
Boy, 150,000. I mean, she ain't had nothing else going on outside of meeting him. The more you have going on in life, then you ain't really got time to be
How about this here?
really engaging like that.
Her text messages eventually got her into a mental institution. Okay, got a no, not an institution, but mental health territory. She said, "I make sushi out of your kidneys and chopsticks out of your hand bones."
Ooh, that's romantic, boy. That's nasty. There, that's some freaky shit there, boy. I like that. I like where she going with it. I'm gonna use
Another one said, "Oh, what I would do with your blood. I want to bathe in it."
Yeah.
That ain't freaky to me.
Yeah.
I'm going straight to the popo. Hey, check this out. Look what she said.
Nah, you gotta match her energy, huh? You gotta
I
match
ain't matching nothing.
Yeah, you gotta match her energy. I like
Nah,
that.
I ain't matching nothing.
I like that kind of talk.
I ain't never had no girlfriend. We had matching outfits. You know how some people held short with matching outfits?
Well, you ain't had matching outfits in the 80s?
Hell nah. Hell nah.
Wait, whoa. Wait. Stop. Time out. All the women you dated during the 80s and early 90s, you ain't had the white t-shirt, the spray paint on the t-shirt?
Hell nah.
With the Man, you wasn't living, man.
Man, my mom used to dress. I mean, when I was growing up, you know, obviously my brother's 3 years younger than me, and my mom used to, whatever he got, I got obviously in a smaller size. And I remember the last time, I mean, we had Easter. Right. We had Easter suits.
Yeah.
Man, we had white jackets. Man, yeah. I told a story about in the Hall of Fame. I told my mom, I said, me and my brother forgiving you for buying us those white Easter suits, making us look like John Travolta. man, my mom had us up there with a white Easter suit. My mom talking about when I got out, talking about why you tell that story. Right. Now you did it. Yeah. You talking about why I tell it. You didn't say I lied. You asked why I told the story. But it's a situation, man. But it was no, I've never, you know, I haven't, you know, I wait for the time that I do the pajamas. You know how you do the pajamas, Ocho? I saw you. You had the family. You and Ray had the matching pajamas on.
We had to make up with all the kids. I like that. I can't believe you ain't never done that. I'm thinking about, you know, when you're young, you're in high school and you with your girlfriend. Yeah. You go to the flea market. I don't know if they had the flea market where you from. You get they spray paint, not spray paint. What's the word I'm looking for? Huh? You go to the carnival, you go to the fair.
Airbrush. It's called airbrush.
Airbrush. You and your girl had an airbrush t-shirt with I love you and the name on it with a little face. You holding hands, you know. No. Candy apple. You know, you got your, oh man, you tripping, man. Got your cotton candy with your girl. Y'all got on the same color jeans with the Reeboks?
No, bro. No.
You ain't
you know, like girls in high school, they would dress together, dress alike and stuff like that. I ain't never been no dress.
Yeah, you got to do that, man.
Once I got big enough, I ain't want to dress like my brother, but I did. Right. Because every shirt, I mean, he got a shirt like used to have the like shirts and you put your name on the back. Right. Man, I just got one I wanted one so my name on the back so bad.
Right. Damn.
My sister said, like, nah, man, it used to make my sister so mad because everything my brother did, I wanted to do. She was like, Shannon, be your own man. Right. I mean, it would drive her crazy.
Yeah, but you don't get into that era of being your own man until you get a little older. You know, there's always someone you look up to and you want to be like. And who's the best person to do that with? Your older sibling. Oh wait.
Yeah, but she didn't realize the person that I wanted to be like was him. That's who I wanted to be like. Yeah. When people laugh about, man, you ask my sister. And my sister, she ain't no TV, she don't really like the media like that. Right. But when I said my first college girlfriend looked just like his college girlfriend, right. I'm talking about from the bob hair to the way her teeth was in her mouth, the way she was shit. I'm talking about the same complex. I'm talking about identical.
Right. Damn.
If you didn't know better, you would swear they were sisters.
That's dope.
Everything. Every car that my brother had, I got it. Every car he got that I got. Yeah. Every position that he played, I played. Every number that he wore, I wore. Right. Me and my brother, it's only three of us. So we are extremely, extremely, extremely close. But like I said, Ocho, our relationship is different than most brother-sister. Right. My sister's more like my mom. My brother's more like my dad because those were the guys. And so they were responsible. You know, when I was younger, it was my sister that gave me bath and put my clothes on and got me ready for school or got me ready for church. Right. It was her responsibility to feed me and do stuff like that. It was my brother's responsibility to make sure I did. See, when we were growing up, if I did something, my brother got in trouble because my grandfather said, "You old enough to know right from wrong, so I'm expecting you to teach him right from wrong when I'm not around." So it was my brother's responsibility.
Right.
Same thing for my sister. So that's why I got so much respect for them, because it was like, okay, this is my mom telling me. She's not telling me anything that's going to harm me. She's telling me right. That's like my brother. He's never going to tell me anything wrong. He's never going to put me in harm's way. So that's why the relationship is like it is. And like my grandmother, when I told a story the other last week about when my grandmother was getting ready to transition, she couldn't go until I told her I got it.
Yeah.
I said, Granny, I got it. I said, I got Buck, I got Spanky, I got Mama, I got it. You go, you rest. You don't did your job. You did your job. You raised your kids, and you took my mom 3 and raised them and loved them as if they were your own. So I got this now, Granny. You go ahead and go. So that's my responsibility. My brother and sister, obviously I take care of my kids, but my brother and sister, they ain't go. That's why I work so hard, because I got responsibilities. I got responsibilities, man, and I take responsibilities real serious.
Very,
especially
me and you both.
Because, like I said, it's us. It's us now. My mom, I mean, like when I tell my agents to get money, it's like, well, I need an extra 30,000. I say, that's for my mom. It's like, what your mom do? I say, she had me. That's what she did. So that's a stipend that she gonna get for the rest of her life. Yeah. So whatever I get, she get 30 bands off the top.
Right.
Now I still send a month money. He go gamble it away though. He go gamble it away though. My mom 80 years. My mom 81 years old.
Well, you lucky.
81.
You lucky. But I sure wish Hurricane was still here. I wish my grandma was still here. But
that's the thing. The thing is, Ocho, is that I had my grandmother. I mean, I lost out. I didn't have my grandfather very long. My grandfather died. I think I was probably 57. My dad died at 39. So a lot of the men that were in my life, other than my brother. So basically, kind of like what I know, lessons that my grandfather, like the sayings and things like that.
Right.
But it was kind of my brother that was kind of like showing me the way, how to do certain things, how to be respectful. My grandmother was always, son, treat people, how to treat people, so forth and so on. But once for me, that's why I work so hard. My life, I'm a provider. I've got to provide for my family.
Yeah, we all do. We all do.
But I think it's a little bit more emphasis on for me.
Right.
Because I take such pride in it, because for the longest time it was like me and my brother and my sister.
Let's find what about balance though? Now when you think about providing, right? And understanding that you are the provider, how do you make sure the people that you're providing for don't take advantage of you? Because people can take advantage of you, especially, and families one of the ones that take advantage of you because you're reluctant to say no because they are family. But how much when is too much? Is it ever?
My brother and sister can't take advantage of me. Right. I couldn't do enough for them for what they did for me.
Right.
Without them. Now, my kids know I got you. I'm last option, not first choice.
Right.
I didn't send you to school to come mooch off me. Figure it out. We'll get figured out. Now, if it's something big, hey, talk to Dad. Don't get in a bind and say, Dad bailed me out, because why didn't you tell Dad before you got in that bind?
Right.
But my kids understand, hey, they got responsibility. They do their thing. My son, hey, he's a man. And I told him, I said, now you understand. Now you get a wife. You got another responsibility. That's a different level of responsibility.
Right.
I said, now you got a kid. That's another level of responsibility. You got to be responsible for this. Hey, you got to get it.
You got to get on your horse. Yeah.
Now, obviously, if something came up, Dad, I got it.
Yeah.
But let's try to figure this ish out first.
Right. I like that.
Faith. Hey, Shannon and Ocho, my mama would never let your mouth write a check, your butt can't cash. Let the BS roll off your back. Who cares anyway? Ocho was on First Take. You let God use Shannon. More blessings and success is on the way. Yeah, look.
I was on First Take. Yeah.
Oh, you did your thing up there.
Oh yeah.
Ocho,
I felt good.
and look, I thought long and hard.
Thank you again.
But, oh, bro, you good. I thought long and hard about whether, but he keep telling that same lie.
Right.
And that and see people start to believe that repetition of a lie is true. Because so he keep telling, oh, he reached out to me.
Damn.
You're a mofo lie.
I'm lost again now, but I'm with you.
No, I'm just talking about the same thing. And I'm talking about faith, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
But that's what Ocho. If you notice, none of these before Katt Williams, none of these mofos had anything to say.
Right.
I'm like, bro, is it that serious? And now Monique got what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So in 4 days, it's 4 days, right? Monique is almost at 11 million in 4 days. Right. That's what they mad. That's what they mad about. A little really? People start to mention my name a little bit. I never said anything. I mean, man done movies. Man got, he doing stand-up.
Right.
There have been more podcasts done about how much Shannon Sharpe made with the Katt Williams interview than I bet you that any other podcaster. They don't try to count, well, I wonder how much Mr. Beast made. I wonder how much Joe Rogan made. Or I wonder how much the Kelce brothers make. Why is it just me?
But you that boy, man. What you talking about, man? Shoot, boy, we doing something special. Yeah, I don't know who we talking about, but I understand, it comes with the territory, like water off a duck's back.
No, Ocho. Stop lying.
Oh, the lying part. Okay.
That's the part. Like I said, look, people gonna say that. They're gonna say the gay stuff and all this. Okay, fine. I ain't never had a problem with a gay person. I ain't got no problem with trans. Hey, you live your life. That's your life. If that's how you choose to live it. Right. I mean, I had Magic Johnson on my show, and I asked him about how, his son wanted to live an alternative life.
Right.
And after came, he said, I really appreciate the way you address the question and handle it. Bro, that's your child.
Right.
Whether she or he chooses how they choose to live your life, that doesn't mean that's not your child anymore.
Right.
You still love the child.
Yeah, you got to.
Look, I understand. I was born in the South. I was born rural South. I understood how I was brought up, how I was taught but I'm grown now.
Right.
I can make my own decisions. Hey, people, you don't bother me. You don't bother me. I don't bother you. You go about your business. My uncle used to say, boy, look here, I got 24 hours in a day. I got 12 hours to mind my business, the 12 hours to stay out of another man's business. So basically, I'm booked up 24 hours a day.
Yeah. But all this means is you're doing your thing. All this means you're doing your thing. And it's a good thing. If they talking for a reason. Because if you weren't doing nothing, there would be nothing to talk about.
Okay, you can talk, just don't lie. Why you got to lie?
Right.
That's all I'm saying, Ocho. We talk. Look, when I talk about a topic, I do as much research
first.
And even when what does the guest always say about me on Club Shay Shay? We can tell you do your homework. Mo was asking Shannon, where you get that from? Katt, everybody, I do my homework. I'm just not willy-nilly or arbitrarily throwing stuff out there because I understand, Ocho, just like I'm somebody's son. I'm somebody's father. I'm somebody's brother, uncle. So is that individual. That's somebody's son, brother, father, or that's somebody's daughter, mother, whatever the question me. So I would never lie on somebody.
Right. Even if it's a joke.
No, I don't. Okay. No, Ocho.
Right.
Because here's the thing: you put something out there.
Right.
That's why you got to be careful why you put it out there.
Okay.
That's why. I mean, and that's the thing. I've learned my lesson. Man, you and I joking about Meg. You and I was joking about that, Ocho.
Yeah.
We joke about certain things, but they took it serious. Fine, no problem. Jess Hilarious seemed to and that crew, they seemed to took what I said serious. So no problem. I get it. I was wrong. Not if I offended you, I apologize. I was wrong. Should have never uttered it. It won't happen again. It's okay, Ocho. I've told you this, I've never been too big to apologize. I've never been too big to sorry. You took it that way. That wasn't the way it was intended, but it doesn't matter. Intent only matters to me. The person that I said it was still equally offended. That's what you got to get. People say, that's not how I intended it. Well, it doesn't matter whether you negligent homicide, involuntary manslaughter, manslaughter, premeditated murder. Intent only matters to the defendant. The victim is just as dead. So my intent doesn't matter. The person that I was talking about is equally offended.
Okay.
That was not my point. It doesn't matter. So you won't have to worry about me mention anybody else. We'll talk about a topic and we'll move it along. I will still share personal stories. Not that I will never give a name because I owe them that. But
no name?
I get it. No, I'm never gonna give a name.
Well, I'm gonna keep giving my names.
No, I'm good with that. I'm good. But hey, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going out there. I would never go out there and lie. Hey man, such and such, blah, blah, he did this, she did that.
Right.
What? Man, y'all stop.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out who this is. I'm gonna do my homework and my research so I know what the hell going on. Shoot.
Bryce Bussey says, Uncle Ocho, love the show. On the Brady Mahomes debate, I agree with Mr. Sharpe, you and Brady both late round picks, so it doesn't mean a lot. Coming from the bottom and nothing being expected, working hard to get it to be the best and becoming Hall of Famers. Yeah, obviously you just want an opportunity. Brady got his opportunity. It worked out the same way. Every tight end, I was a wide receiver. We had 3 tight ends: Clarence K, Orson Movie, Chris Verhulst. Before they had free agency, Ocho, before you don't know this, they used to have what they call Plan B. And plan,
I know about Plan B now. Yeah, we know about Plan B.
Yeah. But in Plan B, you could protect so many guys on your roster. The guys that you couldn't protect, they were free agents.
Right.
So like you got 46, like you got X amount of guys on the roster. Let's just say you could only protect 35 of them. The other 18 were free agents. So they had signed Chris Verhulst from the Houston Oilers at the time as a free agent. So they paid him a lot of money. Clarence K gets hurt, Orson Mobley gets hurt, Chris Verhulst gets hurt. Dan feels that the offense is too complicated to bring somebody in to learn it. Little did he know, hell, I didn't know it either. And hell, I had been there. But I'm playing wide receiver, Ocho, and I got to go to a whole different position. Right. Now, mind you, at that time, I'm probably 215 maybe at the high end.
Light in the ass. Too light in the ass.
Tight end. Ocho. Now, mind you, Ocho, this the 90s.
Yeah.
This power football.
Oh, yeah.
They run, hey.
Coming down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all I wanted was an opportunity. And my brother used to tell me this all the time. He said, one day, John Elway going to call your number. Just make sure you're ready. Every day he would tell me, because I would talk to my brother every day. There was not a day that when I got in the league in 1990, and from the time my brother retired, we talked every single day. After the game, I would call him. Hey, how you do? He would always ask me how the game plan looking this week. I said, I don't know. He said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He said, just when number 7 call you, just be ready to answer the phone.
It's gonna come when you least expect it. Every time.
But it started in practice. He would come to me, give me opportunities.
How you get that trust?
And then I could see, he had a trust, he had an expectation. Even he's like, hey, I expect you to make that tee. Say no more. Say no more. Hey, he telling Dan, hey, let's throw the ball to T. Let's get him the ball.
Yeah.
Now, come on now. I'm a 7th round pick. And you talk about let's get him the ball?
That gets your juices flowing now.
So now I got to cook somebody. Somebody got to get cooked today.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. 808 said Dak Prescott would be on Mahomes level if he had Andy Reid as a coach. Man, look here. If you put Dak Prescott on a 20-foot ladder, he wouldn't be on Mahomes level. Y'all need to cut that bull jive. So if that's the case, was McNabb on a Mahomes level? Was Alex Smith on Mahomes level? Because they had Andy Reid.
People, let's Come on now. And I know you want to engage. Mahomes is it's on a different level right now. Matter of fact, Mahomes is an alien.
Oh, Ocho, but he been on this level since he got it to since he started his first year. Ocho, the guy went 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards in his first season of starting.
Yeah.
So let's just say, for the sake of argument, what would we think if Jordan Love this year came out the box and threw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns? That's what Patrick Mahomes did.
Yeah.
And took his team to the AFC Championship and lost to Brady because Brady got the ball first in OT.
Mm-hmm.
The man has been to 4 Super Bowls in what, 5 years, Ash? Because 2020 was the first year they won it. 5 years. Yeah. 2020.
Crazy work.
4 Super Bowls in 5 years, and he's 28 years of age. And y'all really want to do this, man? Come on, guys. Let's have a conversation. I appreciate the question because Ocho and I, we like engaging. We like talking. Mm-hmm. But come on, man. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Ain't nobody currently playing. The only guy that can look over this man's head currently is Tom Brady.
And he retired.
Ain't nobody else even looking him in his eyes. They're not. And definitely none of his contemporaries. All of his contemporaries are looking up like this. Yes, to Mr. Mahomes. That's what all his contemporaries are doing. Who's seeing him?
Ain't none.
Oh, none. We haven't seen anything like this
ever.
Because even with like in the 80s, like Magic got MVPs, Bird got MVPs. Now Magic won 5 titles, Bird won 3. But hey, they right there.
Mm-hmm.
Who got this man's resume? Rodgers got 4 MVPs, 1 Super Bowl, 1 MVP in 19 seasons. This man has got 6 starting seasons, has 3 Super Bowls, 3 MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, 2 5,000-yard passing seasons, and a 50 touchdown.
Crazy.
Allen, Burrow, Lamar, Rodgers, whose resume other than Brady's?
You can't argue the fact.
it's just simple.
You can't argue the fact. It's really
if you want to.
Like,
yes.
and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think of something so I can argue the fact. I'm trying to think of something for Joe. I can't argue the fact.
I mean, like I said, I'm a student of the game. I understand the game, and I understand, hey, look, I know Otto Graham went to 10, and they went to Super Bowl the championships, and I know Johnny U, and I know Bart Starr,
mm-hmm.
But you might not see this again.
No,
not this young, being this good.
Mm-mm.
And like I said, they got the youngest defense in the NFL. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. They have the youngest defense with the best quarterback.
They keep
is it a surprise? That's what Brady relied upon. Brady didn't have the youngest, but he had one of the best. This was Patrick Mahomes' best defense of his career.
Yeah.
It carried him the whole season. And then Patrick Mahomes get to the playoffs. He's like, well, hold on. I'm Patrick Mahomes. I'm not supposed to play like this. No matter what y'all do, right. I'm supposed to raise your level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing on y'all level. And then he gets to the playoffs and he goes on the road. He's like, man, Josh Allen, stop playing with me. You know damn well you ain't on my level. And he goes to Lamar's house and said, come on now, y'all need to stop this. He said, I hear what y'all say. I mean, look, this is what you know. You've been around great. They hear everything.
Yeah.
You talk about
they act like they do. They see everything. And if they don't see it, somebody gonna bring it to their attention.
Ocho, you remember back in the day, they used to have a satellite. You used to have right side your house, the big old satellite, like they got an ESP when you ever been to Bristol. And they got the big yeah. Great players have satellite ears.
Mm-hmm.
They hear everything.
Yep.
And although they say, oh, he's a great in his own right, privately, they're thinking, why y'all compare that man to me? Even on his best day,
right?
Can't see me.
Nah. They'll never come out and say it, though.
No, never. If people don't think Michael Jordan think he the GOAT, Y'all like y'all damn mind. Y'all done lost all y'all mind.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Not part of it, all of it. Josh Christopher Daniels. Hey, Uncle, I found out this weekend we are related by my great uncle. Mel Blunt and I have an uncle named Cliff Blunt in Vidalia. He said his grandparents are related to y'all. I'm just trying to say, hey, don't want any money. Mel and I talk about that all the time because a lot of my family is from that Reedsville, Toombs County area, which is very close to Vidalia. You know Vidalia, the Vidalia Sweet Onion. Um, but Mel and I talk about that all the time. So even from the time I was early on, he asked me, I said, yeah, I have. He said, I think we're related. So, Josh, I would not be surprised. J.R. Porter said, I love you. Ocho, I love you, man. Y'all don't even know how much y'all mean to us. Well, considering that the pace in which we grew, we appreciate it. But I think when you guys tune into our live chats, I think you tell us.
Yeah.
I really think you tell us. And we appreciate that. And if we haven't said it, I'm gonna take time to say it now. Ocho and I and the team, we really appreciate the support that you've given us since September. And our job is to try to get better and better and give you better and better content. That's our job. Uncle Ocho, I need your advice. My grandma passed away, who raised me on my son's first birthday. On top of her having no insurance, I'm stressed and lost. How'd you get over it? Only one Nazi. You're never gonna get over it. You just get better at dealing with it.
Better, but over time.
That's it. You don't get
Over
over it.
time.
You don't think there's not a day I don't think about what my grandmother did, and all the time that laughing and that you know I would live it like talking about y'all sound like two kids in there because I'm in a room and we're laughing on the bed and talking about Libby come get him out here because I'm in her bed and I got up under the cover. She hit me on. She hit me talking about if I'd have knew he was gonna get this big lip, I'd have threw him off the train. So yeah, bro, it's I understand because it's always gonna be sentimental because she died on your son's first birthday.
Oh yeah,
on your son's birthday. So there's always gonna be that correlation because a part of you want to celebrate, but a part of you can't because of the transition that your grandmother went through.
You got to remember those memories though. Those memories.
That's it. That's it.
Those memories are everlasting. Everlasting.
Yeah.
You never forget those.
It's tough. I understand having no insurance. It's tough, and that happens a lot. And I am so sorry to hear that. But you know what? Get us your information. Maybe Ocho and I we can do something. We can help you out.
Help you out a little bit.
We can lighten the load a little bit for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
So get us your information. Zach Miranda, hey Uncle and Ocho, you guys killed it Super Bowl week. So proud of both of you. What was both of your favorite moments of the week and of the game tonight? Much love. Both motivate me to do big things. Let's get it.
Well, my favorite moment of the week was going on first take. That was my favorite moment. That was my favorite moment. Like, and I'm gonna use a boxing analogy for it.
What you got?
When you see a fighter train for 3 months and he go out there and fight, and everything is sharp. Everything's sharp. I was sharp. I felt good. I felt good. Getting my points across, my delivery, no stuttering. You know, getting right to the point. Yeah. You know, answering the question. I just not being all over the place with what I'm talking about. Just everything. I felt that, and it was a small sample size. And I really enjoyed it. And again, I thank you and Stephen A for that opportunity, man. It was dope. It was dope.
Bro.
I wish my mama. Oh my goodness, I wish my mama or my grandma was here to see that, man. God damn, I wish they was here to see that.
You made your big brother proud. You made your big brother proud because you acquitted yourself well, and I know how hard you worked to get in that moment. And sometimes you can put too much pressure on yourself, and instead of simplifying things, you make them more complicated than what they need to be. So I was very proud in the way you handled yourself. Laney Ray, congrats on 1 million subs, Shannon Ocho. How did that cognac taste? And was that your first and last drink, Ocho?
That's my first and last. Never again. Unc, I mean, no, listen, for those of you that drink in the chat, I don't understand how y'all do it. Unc, you've been drinking for a while, I'm assuming. And I didn't take a sip. I drunk it and it hit my tongue. Unc, it hit my tongue. I ain't never felt nothing like that. Remember when you was little? I don't know if you, when you're a little kid, you put everything in your mouth. You ever taste a penny?
Copper.
Boy, that thing hit that tongue and it slipped down. It slipped down to my throat and started
Yeah.
burning. Come on now, what we doing?
I know you.
Don't do me like that. That hurt me. And people, people, yeah,
Ocho,
people,
that
yeah,
right there, that what that to do for you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can't do that. Then somebody told me, somebody was like, I was walking through Vegas. Hey, boy, we watched the live show. But listen, if you're gonna start off with something, you don't go straight to the top when it comes to drinking alcohol. Boy, you went straight to the top.
Yeah,
You gotta
you
you gotta
got
work your way. You gotta work your way to drinking dark liquor. I say, man, listen, I ain't know. I thought that was the beginning stage. Say, nah, bro. That ain't the beginning stage. You drunk the real deal right away.
Luke McKenzie says, Uncle Ocho, you guys are the GOATs. I'm a diehard Bronco fan. I had my 24th birthday on Super Bowl Sunday this year. Now I get to end it with I get Nightcap to end it. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate you coming on, sharing it with us, bro. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot, bro. I'm a Bronco fan too, but things ain't been going. They ain't looking good because we got. Now you know how everybody in the AFC East felt when Brady was there for 20 years. Now you see. Now you see the NFC South when Montana was there in the 80s. Now you see.
Yeah. Yeah. The AFC is going to be like this for a very long time to come. The Chiefs are going to be the team that everybody hates. Mahomes is going to be the quarterback that everybody hates because he consistently continues to win, and people are going to get tired of seeing the Chiefs in the dance or in contention for that matter.
Right. Margot Maine, Margot. Did I say Margot? Margot, yeah. Margot Robbie. That's how. Margot Maine said, "What category is Nightcap listed for an NAACP award? It's the arts, sports, and entertainment outstanding podcast in the recording category." Come on, Ocho. We got 4 more minutes. We got 4 minutes. You got to come up with something good.
Something good?
Yep. What you want to talk about? 4 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes and 30 seconds now.
What? When we back on again? I fly to Philly
tomorrow, ain't it? We on tomorrow.
Back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I fly to Philly tomorrow. We got one more show of Inside the NFL tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And I'm gonna take me a little vacation.
Where you going?
Probably, you know how much I love soccer. I haven't been able to go to any game this year, so I'm a city hop out in London. I'm gonna pick a weekend, probably start on a Wednesday, and find games I can go to from Wednesday to Sunday, and hop from multiple places, and go to a few games, man, and then come back. That's gonna be my reset, and right back to the drawing board. So when by the time March hits, I'm right back to working. And prepping myself for things that I'm gonna have coming in, that I have coming up, and that's pretty much it. What you gonna do?
Work. I'm gonna take my vacation in the summer.
Oh, you gonna wait? You finna go all the way through?
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way through till like June. Then I'll take about a month off from June to July.
Right.
Get through the Olympics. Then I'll take about another 2 to 3 weeks off, and then be ready to hit it September.
Okay.
So I'm gonna split it up. We're gonna try to get about 7 weeks in between the end of June and the beginning of September.
All right. I like it.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, I'm only getting a week off. About 7 days. I'm gonna leave. I'll leave for London on a Tuesday. Their games Wednesday, their games Thursday. I'll take Friday off, and then Saturday and Sunday are the big games out there in London, and that's it. And I'm coming back home Monday morning, and I'm right back to work.
I'm gonna give y'all something simple tonight. I do. Ash man, because I got 2 pairs. I know Ash be hating on my.
I know what those are. My son stole my.
I should never tell Ash anything because she hold it over your head. You got 2 pairs. That's not fair. I was able to get in the raffle. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Ash. I didn't. I've never won any. Any heat in the raffle. Not any ever. Please make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. We're doing really well. And I know, guys, I know sometimes y'all like, man, Shannon, bro, because I understand that without you guys, I couldn't have done what Club Shay Shay or Ocho and I couldn't have done what we done with Nightcap. The way you guys have supported me with on First Take, none of this is possible. And I'm not foolish enough or naive enough to think I can do this alone.
Nope.
And you guys, if somebody would have told me this when I 6.5 or 7 months ago, was it like June when I left June 12th? If somebody would have told me that I would be in the position that I'm in now, at this very moment, no, Shannon, it's like 7, 8 months, you're gonna be here. I wouldn't have believed it. Mm-hmm. Now, if you told me 1.5 years because I was gonna work my butt off, but no, Ocho, not this. Yeah. Not being voted most entertaining this by Complex Magazine, not the extension of Club Shay Shay, not the Nightcap. Because at that point in time, Nightcap wasn't even, forget like, it wasn't even a thought.
Right.
It wasn't even a thought.
Mm-hmm.
And for the fans to support us like they have and the love that they show us when we were out doing that in Vegas. And let's, Ocho, I want to say it again. I've been on this earth 55 years.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been a lot of places. Even as a Hall of Famer, even as a 3-time Super Bowl champ, the love that I got at that Magic Johnson party, I've never felt anything like that in all my life. In 55 years. So for me, like I said, after I said what I said tonight about you know who, I'm done. Right. Can't nobody shake me. Because I named my sister say, Shannon, didn't you tell me? Because I called my sister, I said, she said, didn't you tell me about the outpouring of love that you got?
Right.
But then I was trying to, I said, Libby, but the lie. He said, that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
I said, Buck, it's easy for you to say because they ain't lying on you.
Right, right.
I said, I need you to understand. I don't bother. I've never uttered this man's name. And for clicks and for likes, you lie?
Yeah, you sure ain't uttered it because I still don't know who we talk about, but I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you. I'm right here. I'm in the passenger seat.
I defy somebody to say that they've heard me mention anybody that has said anything about me. They can tell you one time that I've mentioned their name. Name one. Somebody say, you know what, Shannon? I remember that one time that somebody that have said something about me that they've heard me utter their name, publicly or privately. You know, Ocho, what you say? You gonna go straight through? I keep my head down.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, when your head's up, Ocho, you hear a lot of sound. Keep my head down. Just want to work, do as best I can, stay out of people's way, make my family proud, produce great content for the people that listen to Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. Check me out on ESPN. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do. So, again, thank you guys for the support, for the love. And Ocho, tomorrow, since we've sold out of Laportier, we're going to pin your cigar at the top of the chat.
Yo.
Huh?
Yeah.
Your cigars are sold out too, Ocho, so we can't pin it.
God damn, y'all just buying up everything.
And we appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you. Thank you for making Thursday night so special. Thank you, Resorts World, Red Ted Lounge, for doing what you did. Thank you, 8 Cigar, for hosting. We got a podcast. We did an episode in there, which was unbelievable. Resorts World, you have been great to me. And I really appreciate that. So I want to thank you to all of your staff and the love and support that you gave their entire team. The volume we rolled up there and you guys rolled out the red carpet. So I just want to say I want to thank you guys for that. Magic, great event. Thanks for the invite. DraftKings, one of our partners here, Ocho. Thank you. The The Chiefs beat the 49ers in overtime, 25-22. Chiefs are become the first team in 20 years to win back-to-back Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes earns his third MVP, 34-30-46, 333, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. So congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, Chiefs Kingdom. As a matter of fact, their Super Bowl parties in y'all can't get it anyway. Their parties at Resorts World.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Chiefs. Celebrate, Chiefs, Kansas City. Enjoy. Hey, don't get too wild. Don't burn down anything. Don't flip nobody's cars over.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. Ocho and I are back tomorrow night. Your favorite number 85. We're out.